Okay, so basically, we finished up getting to the picket line. There were some discussions on getting into the church at the prison that we came to on the way to the picket line, and then we got to the picket line. Um, we talked to a bunch of people. Andy got drunk and passed out. Um, we found a big cannon. Saw that the picket line was very not maintained. Um, Talked to some more people. Um, and there was a large commotion going on further into the valley that we ended last game session with all of us getting some equipment and going out with big barrels of explosives.
So you're heading out to investigate the minor commotion at the other side of the camp?
Big commotion.
Pretty minor.
At the brass.
There's minor?
Flashing green light across the sky.
Yeah.
There was a bit more than that. Do you remember the name of the commander of the outpost?
No. I'm terrible with names.
Starts with an H.
That's why pieces of paper exist.
And it's in my notes. You can look at my notes.
I can't see your notes.
Yes, you very much can.
Okay. Do you remember the name of the dwarf?
The engineer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually wrote that down. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Deegan.
Okay. Deegan? I don't think his name was Deegan.
Degny. Oops.
Dig dug.
How about the quartermaster?
I know.
How about the great sword?
I know.
Or the leader of the Chilean force? That one's really easy.
So fundamentally, yes, you guys made it to the picket line after spending a brief remaining time at the prison. You were introduced to various notable NPCs, including Commander Emmeline, who runs the location for the Kartsburgers. As you stated, the picket is relatively poorly maintained, mainly because of lack of threat and discipline. Picket line hasn't really seen any threats in ages. They maintain it because of a sense of honor and duty, but it's basically just the place people go to be forgotten about, except for a group of Chilean horsemen who are fairly professional, fairly focused, and befriended at least Andy, and a dwarven engineer team that's maintaining the Soul Cannon, Astrid, that is located just to the side of the camp to overlook the canyon. Near the end of the last game, there was a large green explosion, or bright light better said, from the mountains, and then the distant sounds of ringing bells and squealing rats, which caused lots of concern amongst the camp. And you guys were then, after a couple of hours of no activity coming from the valley, voluntold to go investigate, and given some basic supplies from the armory. I believe everybody has claimed whatever they needed, be it shields, leather armor, hand weapons, or whatnot. Everybody has what they need?
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotta get a crowbar?
sure.
Yes. Healing,
They don't have any healing stuff to spare.
fantastic. Sorry about that. Alright. Off to glory.
Okay. And I believe you guys were leaving your horses here, except for one horse to carry the barrels.
I think that was the plan, yeah.
Okay. So you guys head off. It is later in the morning, maybe 10 o'clock or so by the time you guys head out. It's several hundred yards across the open stone area to the valley. Heading to it, there is a strong flow of magic coming out of the valley.
That makes sense.
Okay, much stronger than it was previous.
Well, that's
Okay.
worse.
After, I don't know, we'll say 30 minutes or so, you guys are approaching the valley with the horse. The horse is notably skittish, unless you wish to bring his war horse.
Can I talk to it then?
Do you speak horse?
I speak Skittish.
No, smart ass.
Nice. And those points are gone.
Yeah.
And what the barrels immediately
Minus
explode.
one resilience.
they were activated by pun and they're exploded.
That's right.
I didn't plan on bringing his war horse.
Okay.
I didn't know there was one with us.
He has a light war horse, which is the only one that's really combat trained.
Yeah.
You have the draft horses that were sold with the wagon, and then you had riding horses that were gifted to you by the Princess of Yeah, not Marienburg. Midnight.
I don't plan on keeping the horse for very long, so I mean,
We can take we can take more.
It's a delivery system for the bomb.
you can't.
Really expensive delivery system.
And they said that. And they said our path.
You're not gonna blow up the horse.
Only the
They
highest. We use only the highest quality delivery system.
Right.
Who says we're not blowing up the horse? Who's gonna take the bombs off of the horse?
Who's gonna think this?
You guys are strong.
Yep.
Yeah,
So it's the horse.
I mean, it'll take at least a couple of shots to hit him anyway, so
Right.
you got time.
Right.
You just cut like rope holding the dude. Please.
So we've come up to where the path is.
You're
Okay.
approaching the valley entrance.
Can we see the path that goes up off from the?
No.
That's
okay.
inside.
According to the descriptions from Hildy, the priest, she said the path goes about a mile into the mountains before you reach the mountain. Before you reach the key. The pass is approximately halfway up there. There's a hidden path off to the side. She described it as a small shrine to Nurgle and Chaos gods, and when you're there, you'll be able to locate the path.
Gotcha.
Until then, it's just a single road that goes through the mountains towards the Brass Key.
So I'll stay behind everybody.
Okay.
And keep the horse.
And the riding horse is very notably nervous and scared. I mean, you're pulling the reins and everything,
Keep it blind.
but if it gets half an opportunity, it's going to take off.
Don't blame it as bomb.
If we blindfold
Well,
it,
that
Oh,
has
shit.
bombs on it. So.
if we blindfold it, does it seem to help?
You
It
can't see the bombs.
it calms it somewhat because it can't see all the threats, but it seems to be almost smelling and feeling the fear.
Speaking of blindfold, I'm gonna remove mine.
Okay, you put it on the horse.
Might as well. If it'll work.
Sure.
It doesn't. That's the point.
Oh, yeah, you can see through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, blindfold the horse and make it as calm as possible. But
Sure.
so
So that'll be an animal handling roll if and when it becomes necessary. So if you don't want to be the one holding the horse,
is that the charm animal? No.
no.
I think it is, isn't it? There is.
Animal care. Yeah, charm animal.
Animal care is different.
Oh
Animal
wait,
care-
no, whoops. Wrong one. Charm animal.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like because I don't have the other. So
I have both, but
Biscuit is similarly nervous, but
willpower,
is
right? She
loyal
should
enough
be
to
good
stay
with
with you.
No?
But in the event of fear, etc., he may
he
may take off as well.
oh, that's right.
I'm not trained. I'm terrible.
Probably.
Unless you prefer to leave him behind.
Whatever.
No, he's coming with me, but I just realized I'm just like 3 game sessions. I haven't spent any
Willpower's
serious
right.
time in this game.
He doesn't need it.
I'm not either. I'm still training it.
Willpower's one.
So I'm terrible.
It is a lot of it.
Are you're probably the highest at it, right? Charm animal?
Yeah.
I don't even know there it is. I know he's not.
But I am staying back away from the group, so if something happens,
10, 20 feet behind him or so.
20. Yeah.
What's
That-
that?
I feel like that seems like it's
Just
enough
has a
20
decent
feet.
willpower.
of my intelligence.
So who's taking the lead?
He's got you
You
beat.
got 6 people, 7 people with a dog.
I'll take the lead.
Okay.
Oh,
Me and the dog will scout ahead.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Probably shouldn't.
I'm actually really good at tracking rats.
Do you want me to scout ahead?
I mean, if you're willing to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is he only afraid of his magic?
No.
He's afraid of all magic. Keep that in mind. When he's praying,
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's classified different.
Warner.
I just asked. Do you classify it different?
I would view religion and faith probably as different than arcane.
Okay, we'll get that.
I'm fine with that.
None of my stuff is visual.
But if it's an unknown source and magical, then he's still scared of it.
I'll point out, despite my character being entirely designed around intimidate, I still can just intimidate him by existing.
I think you should.
Even more than most people.
Let's make sure you don't get close to him this time.
So
Right?
you guys are maybe 10 yards or so away from the entrance to the valley. There is a gusty breeze coming from out of the valley into the area, blowing a thick, choking, brownish fog of dust and dirt, fairly steadily.
I'm going to use my acute sense of smell. Do I smell anything else in the air?
You smell ash and rot,
Okay.
along with probably fresh earth, and the tang of blood.
Does it smell similar to the several rat experiences I've had so far?
Sure.
Ah.
I will
Are we
try
going
to
the
find
path up, right?
a good rag that I can cover my mouth and nose.
Okay.
That overlooks.
We're going the
So
path
who's
up.
scouting?
I think the halfling and the rogue were discussing
Yeah.
it.
So this is ahead of us, or
No, he's
Yeah, you guys are about 10 yards away, so about 30 or 40 feet from the entrance to where the mountain, literally comes down to a narrow pass. Of
I'm
road
too
through the
slow to
mountain.
scout.
I'll go ahead and just lift up my mask. Real quick.
Okay.
That's what I was like. Oh,
How wide is the path?
You're more than welcome to
Here
your
it's
long legs.
maybe 30, 40 feet
I just start striding off into the
into the dust.
Yep.
Okay.
after time.
So, do the two of you want to take a lead and head out in front of the group?
Yes.
Oh, if he's gonna just stomp away.
Well, he's heading in there. Basically, I'm assuming due to impatience of you guys trying to figure it out.
Yes.
So, if you want to scout ahead, just let me know. You guys can hustle up ahead and get ahead of the group.
Nah.
The bane of all gaming group. Can I make a language lore magic check to
I
determine
had your dog. You'd be an awesome
what
scout.
effects the storm would have on my?
And honestly, man, most
Casting?
dogs could
No. That's the nature of chaos.
Not
Under
your
this
gear.
Okay.
Huh?
They could carry.
I'm just gonna make this as a note
You'd have to
for
put it
later.
somewhere
I
else.
have my pistol loaded
So I
while
think
we are
specialized,
traversing this terrain, and I have my heavy crossbow out loaded.
Okay.
Before I go
I
home.
think we would have
You
to-
pause for a moment to check your pistols, make sure they're loaded, and load your crossbow.
Single pistol. I like one.
Okay.
I see him doing that, and I just say, "Hey, remember, bang bang makes boom boom."
Yes.
That will live on forever.
Now canon.
No.
Now canon.
I immediately think of Thailand.
I don't know.
For some reason, I did too.
Thank you. That's the name of this. The name of this episode is gonna be bang bang boom boom boom.
And yes, I checked. It is recorded.
Yes.
Nice, Andy.
So,
Me cannon.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay, with the new.
some of them have never seen Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Okay, so were you two scouting ahead or just staying with the group?
Are we scouting ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna scout ahead, but you're still gonna be impatient.
Well, he will.
So
As
it's
soon
like a
as you-
fucking toddler.
If you move off with a purpose,
Yeah.
I let it happen.
Yeah.
I always move for purpose.
No, you don't.
I move with the purpose.
Of course.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
so
scout
the
ahead.
two of you head on ahead. Okay. Give me a endurance roll.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, keep your eyes peeled. They'll probably have some scouts set up.
This is
Oh,
for
well,
the
that's-
choking dust
They're not
and
looking this
mist.
way.
Not cold
They'd
exposure.
have to. You know where.
No,
It
they're
feels
busy
warm.
in there. They're fighting.
Oh,
But they're not stupid.
starting out strong with a 9.
And George
At
Order
91.
91.
Oh no!
Sorry guys, I'm dead.
Can't make it.
You
I gotta
are
return
you are
back to
not
the picket line.
You are not dead, but fairly quickly you develop a dry hacking cough.
Got it.
Almost like a severe flu. You don't feel ill as such yet. It just you uncontrollably cough at random times.
Got
Okay. The halfling seems to be resistant. Maybe he's lower than the smoke or something. As he moves forward.
First off,
What about Biscuit?
He's coming with me. Oh, the dog has to roll.
you literally
Unless he
won't
doesn't
be
breathe.
back up, so
Puppy.
Man, it's an option.
You can, it is always an option to stop breathing.
Sometimes you don't get a choice with that option with your pets.
That's what the basic toughness then. was.
Unless he has
That's
endurance
not
skill.
what he did to my cat.
Oh well, that's not good.
Okay, so he's hacking and coughing as well. You seem to be the only one that's really particularly silent. That's okay because it's most of your noise seemed to be covered over by the howling of the wind and the dust, and the consistent screeches of rats in the distance.
Oh, they're back up and screeching again?
Oh yeah, this close in the valley, you guys can hear it.
Okay.
kind of missed.
Got it.
Dust.
They
Think like a sandstorm
noise or anything from a
coming
mile
out of the
away.
valley.
Almost like an
Doesn't-
ash almost. Or
Sure.
just-
I
More
volcano
gritty like
ash?
sand, possibly. Hard to tell. You've never seen a volcano.
Volcano.
Is it that thick?
Definitely thick. It's blocking visibility more than 50, 60 feet away.
Oh, well, I'm useless.
one break.
No, you're not.
Okay.
point blank with the crossbow is better than anything.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a shotgun?
I want one.
You have some wit.
Yep.
Okay. I assume that gives you the reroll.
Nope, gives me +10 initiative.
Oh, okay.
So, the first time.
That's wit. Well,
Duration 6 rounds.
Yeah, I got all the weird blessings.
Totally useless. Okay. So, you guys head into the valley. After a time, you're keeping some distance from everybody else. There doesn't seem to be anything in here other than bushes, dead trees, and so forth, all covered with a thin layer of the dust at this point. After several hundred feet or so, the fog sort of, or the blowing sand and everything sort of dies off, leaving a dull haze on the ground, maybe 6 inches or so, as you walk through, sort of like a low-lying fog just in the area of this dirty brown color. The valley rises up on either side of you. Up ahead, you see a bend in the tunnel, or in the valley, better said. It's maybe 40 feet wide or so at this point. You hear sounds coming from around the bend. Sounds like random footsteps moving quickly, with the chinking of metal armor and weaponry heading in your direction.
Oh, I turned back around.
Okay.
and that's what I was scouting for.
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay. You
I head back to the group, yeah.
Okay. You turn back to the group.
I
Okay.
walk straight up to him.
Okay.
There's a whole group of something coming, and they sound armored.
I look back at you.
Hearing that, I'm going
Weapons
to
forward.
unload my
Not the
regular
bombs,
bolt
I would
and
think.
instead load one
First
of
thing we
my
go into.
fancy bolts.
You go.
Bodkin bolt.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say exploding. That would have been amazing.
I wish.
With the horse.
Who wants to hold on to the horse if I'm pulling weapons?
I'll handle it.
I started advancing up that trail with hopefully the group behind me.
Okay.
Minimal.
I'll stay.
Sword out.
I'll stay about effectively 5 squares, so that'd be 10 yards behind him.
Okay.
I immediately start trying to soothe the horse.
Trying to what?
Soothe the horse.
Soothe the horse.
Yeah, I know. I stuttered when I said that.
It sounds like you're suiting him. Like
Yeah, I know. I was hoping nobody caught it.
If you get the tie, I'll get the boots.
Not that lucky.
We will really confuse them. Why's that horse wearing a suit?
Is that a 3-piece?
We can't attack them.
Oh.
Yeah. So it can't run.
Yep.
Okay.
We have typically use tack and stuff that you already had in the hobble. It's you put them on their knees and you tie their hooves together.
Yeah.
We hobble the horse.
Okay. Effectively.
Okay.
No, that's cruel, dude.
Why?
No, not hobbling. Not like.
I understand that.
You
but
slash
this
his ankles and everything.
Yeah, no.
It's-
It's
We're,
that's
Or is
scary.
it
It's
gonna
just
run?
nailed down. Worst thing it's gonna do is break those.
Yeah.
In fear.
They don't tie. You don't tie a knot where it can't get out. It just thinks it can't. And
Right.
Right. If it panics, it'll still run.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
keep it calm.
I'll try to keep it calm.
Either that or tie the halfling to it.
Remember,
That's not gonna keep it calm. I'm screaming.
it's blindfolded, so it will not react until hit, most likely.
Which will mean it explodes.
Uh-huh.
So I pull weapon and shield and meet up with him.
Because I know of him getting blasted by that new
Ooh.
rifle, and we've been hit by electricity previously.
Mhm.
I make sure the horse is on the far side of the path, and I'm on the other far side of the path. I don't care which side they're on.
Place yourself wherever you wish to be.
No.
It's
Which
snowing
side?
outside.
Is the horse gonna be right there? And are this green crap? That's not actually a bush, right?
Those are trees and everything, but they don't provide any
Can
cover.
we put
They're
the
just
horse
decorative.
like down here?
Acid pulls.
Pools of acid.
Like so for
You guys have about 20 seconds given the sounds of approaching movement.
No, we don't have time.
I just wanted to be in the middle of the group, somewhat hidden.
Okay.
Protect.
Can I
Place yourself
move
wherever you wish to be.
Can I move over here and get like behind?
Holy crap!
Andy goes running forward. He'll
Can
take it.
Can I go like behind that tree and like?
I don't have a shield.
The trees and and bushes do not provide any cover. They're purely decoration on the map.
Well then,
Should I stand right next to you or leave a gap?
Leave a gap and maybe if we offset because that lightning stuff really hurts. So if it hits both of us, it'd be a bad day.
yeah, and like 5 of you are in a perfect line for work.
Okay.
Does it open? It turns.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
That's good. You guys can hear as people progressively come further in front. You hear in the approaching rapidly a sizable group moving with haste, the clinking of metal on metal, and the squealing of rat-like voices.
Are not dwarves.
Okay, they don't appear to be dwarves. As they round the corner, they break through the mist and so forth and become visible. And there looks to be it looks like a war band of some sort. We will go ahead and start off with initiative because as soon as they see you, all of them look, unlike the rats that you've seen before, these look gangly and thin and almost feral in face.
So, can I tell someone what they're talking about?
I will post some
Damn.
things when we get to that point.
People got some crazy initiatives. I just rolled back.
I'm currently the last, so I have a decent initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Are you rolling all of our initiatives for us?
I am not. I'm letting you roll your initiatives.
Right in the middle at the very top.
Oh, that's right. That's one. That's right.
I don't. I clicked initiative.
No,
Gave
that
me
is not-
initiative test.
Wait,
Scroll down.
5.
Did I do it wrong?
I'm not worried about that.
It's at the very top. There's a little face right up here. You gotta click on that little circle.
Oh my own. Gotcha. Oh wait.
There you go.
Yeah,
Jeez, he's the fastest.
Click your face. Click your face.
Click my face.
Okay.
Yeah, you end up being the fastest. You got killer initiative.
I don't think I have enough arrows.
Okay, we got a whole bunch of
can't
dice
even get
rolling for
that.
theirs. Is that public? Okay.
Other than the dog, I'm tied for last.
Yeah, they're first.
Okay. Some of them are earlier than you guys. They immediately begin running. As soon as they see you, they squeal with excitement, brandishing their spears, and start moving towards you.
I feel like when you realize that what spears can do for them, you start using it for everything.
That's just how they're equipped.
That's how some
Oswald.
creatures are in Warhammer. They use spears.
What? So you said intimidation is distance based. When we were talking about it before, that you had to be within a certain distance
Mhm.
to intimidate them. Is there
30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
16 yards is 45. Alright. Well, I will. 6, 12.
We can take it.
I will rush up the first one I see and target him.
I'm solo charging the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
There you go, charging for the first one.
And charge gives a bonus, right?
Yep,
What?
plus 20.
Should all be automatic.
Okay, you hit by 4. He attempts to parry. He is horribly bad. You beat him, doing 13 points of damage, which will take him out despite his fumble. First one runs up and is summarily sliced in half as you charge forward and cut into him.
Gosh.
The others run away.
Oh, look at that initiative tracker.
Now, another one comes running up towards you, attempting to stab you with his spear.
When he charges before I go,
I always hate when people go slow.
He misses you by 2 with melee.
He's practicing his impatience.
you know, if you had it perfect.
So there's no shield, so there shouldn't be a shield then? What's that?
You must not have your shield equipped.
You just parry like normal.
Oh, yeah,
You just-
sorry.
Oh,
they
parry
changed
normal.
it. Just parry
Yeah, that's
normal.
And it automatically applies the defensive for me.
It should. Yeah, not a problem. You beat it easily. knocking its clumsy spear out of the way. Boars.
Brett.
Squeaker,
That's
squeak,
why we
squeaky,
pray.
squeak, squeak, squeak,
Okay.
squeaker, squeak.
For some
I'm gonna
reason, that reminded
increase the
me of,
duration.
Okay.
No.
Oh my gosh. And then I'm
Camp
gonna
Hill
move.
when they're doing the
Okay.
the college football games.
Yes. Demarius Jackson.
I don't know if you want
Construction
to
noises.
before I move or not.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
I will mark you as invisible.
I like to hear prayers that you ain't seen me, right? I love it.
Now, I do have to question or ask. There is no invisibility option here.
There is a?
No.
Okay.
So, we will mark you as. There you go, Blaze.
How much fire? No,
Yeah.
let me take the damage over.
It's just see.
I don't think it
Everybody's-
actually applies damage based off of that, but we'll find out.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
No seeing the George.
You you don't see me.
Yes. Another one comes running up. I mean, I could mark you as invisible, but then you won't have any vision.
That's fine. I know where I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And there he goes.
Yeah. Now you're invisible. Okay. Another one runs up to you, Andy, and takes a stab at you. What's the 2-on-1 bonus?
I'm twice their size.
20.
Oh wait, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, 20.
Okay. He misses you by 1.
I didn't realize it.
With a
it was down here.
96, he missed by 1. God damn.
He beat you that time. Right arm takes 1 point of damage.
Ridiculous.
And start a tally.
Oh yeah.
Can I or ask a question then?
Sure.
He's so heavily armored, really all he's doing is getting bruised because he got hit.
Correct.
There's no cut.
Correct.
So why would he have to tally it? It should have to get past his armor before it could be a problem.
I would agree.
Yeah. Well, and now that I see that, now I have to disagree with what I just said. I apologize. It did 7 damage. He only has 5. No, he has 8 points. He has 8 points of protection.
But that's toughness.
No, he has.
Does not have 8 points of armor.
Yes, he does. He has 5 in a shield. He has 8 points of armor.
Yeah, I got the bigger shield when we were in there,
Mm-hmm.
which is supposed to give 3 instead of 2. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
AP's currently 4, so it's possibly armor's damage.
There is one piece of armor that is damaged, and it probably is the arm.
Body.
So he's still.
Wait, no, but yeah, the shield.
7.
The shield AP is not.
According to this, you had armor points of 4,
Right arm
toughness bonus of 5, but I think that's applying the 5 first.
to the right arm. Is that where I hit?
Mhm.
Yeah, right arm, armor
Right arm's
armor
advantage.
points of 4.
So it didn't apply to the shield.
Which doesn't apply the shield. Yeah.
But I still take 1.
Yeah, you're still.
You're still taking one.
That's not
What
the
they're
whole
arguing,
long term.
what they're arguing is minimum damage is always 1, unless it's a non-lethal type weapon. And if it doesn't penetrate your armor, why would you have an infected wound? Because you didn't actually get cut or hit or whatever.
Gotcha.
Which I don't disagree with the mechanics of that.
Otherwise, he's going to be destroyed by this battle. We're not going to be able to have him in here. And the same thing is going to be for me. Well, although chances are you're going to get past my armor just about every hit.
Possibly. But
Go for it, Furious.
okay, so what's your actual armor value on the arm?
On the arm is 4
Plus the shield.
plus the shield, which is 3.
So 7.
7. Okay. So I'm open to the fact that if they do minimum damage, it doesn't get past the armor. At which point, in your case, you have to take 7 on your arm, or 8 better said. At which point, it's a real point of damage. If it's only being reduced because of your toughness at that point, they still hit you.
Okay.
They cut you, you just didn't feel it. It was a surface wound.
Nice.
But those can get infected just as much.
So 7 there and 8 everywhere else right now.
If you have higher armor,
8
yeah.
or 9.
8 or 9 is what you would have to take.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
One more.
Okay.
Okay.
I highly
Okay.
doubt you can only do 6. I mean, 7 points already hurts me. So.
I think it hurts everybody except for him.
The armor would be preferably like the dodges would take it.
Okay. Is there a 3-to-1 bonus difference?
40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that one hits you by 3. He's going to hit your right leg for 10, which will do 1 point, and this time it does count.
It does count. Okay.
Probably good thing you have that armor.
Right. You don't have fear as a soul.
I'm assuming he moved outside of
Yeah.
mine. Okay. Good.
Alan.
No. Whatever that is.
Okay.
I'm gonna start channeling the wolf for the purposes of a bolt shadow.
Okay.
So I'm curious. On your character sheet, if you have the spells program, there should be a option when you click on it to either press cast or channel.
Let's see. Cast or channel the spell. Yeah. There's the channel option.
And it should keep track of it.
Alright. Any negative effects?
Down on the challenge.
Then do I get any bonuses for the presence of a wolf in the
No.
area?
Not on challenge.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You have 7 success levels.
Curious why. Does that? Yeah, I see success level 7 now. Cool, thank you. Did not.
It was a thing I saw when I was playing for
What the hell?
We didn't actually
That's right.
didn't actually do it because we were using mainly Rolemaster. So I was curious if it would work.
Apparently it does.
Okay.
It's very helpful for. This is terrifying.
I don't know. I don't say no. Doesn't seem dangerous to me.
Which seems nice and safe.
I know. Now I know how the horse feels.
Right.
Nice. Nice. Hobble him.
We will fly blindfold to the road.
Oh.
This is good. This is good.
Bad.
Target rich environment.
Perfection.
It's kind of.
Yeah, when I can only fire
I
everything
might be able to
around.
hit something.
I'm not so
That's my goal right here.
You're unescapable.
We got him right where we want him.
This is getting worse by the
Do
moment.
you have a fireball spell?
No, what he's talking about is they're all within 1 square of each other, so you're going to target the group.
Oh.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I'll research.
Does that work for magic?
Ah, boo. I still max out my modifier. So.
Maybe I'll just be able to shoot like 2 or 3 of them.
Maybe.
Heinrich!
Oh my gosh, that was so much.
It was.
Okay, I'm going to.
Did that last one actually stay back there? Or his initiative is later?
It later.
Okay, I'm gonna fire into that big crowd over there.
Okay, so pick 1 target.
Sure. That way.
Okay. So we have 6 in that group.
If you shoot at that one, you have a penalty.
Well, he's picking a
I'm
group.
firing at the group.
Right, I'm assuming you're firing at the group. So you have a 6-person group.
36 is plus 20,
Okay.
and then plus 20 for range.
Okay.
Just gotta wait till this swarm mat. Then you have that.
If you roll like shit, you're gonna obliterate that rat, whatever one it hits.
Okay. And you hit the guy that you happen to be aiming at, or at least you're targeting.
What crap?
Big roll like crap.
And you hit by 4. He is going to just avoid it, take 13 points of damage, and he goes down.
Christ.
I'm going to drop my crossbow, and can I pull my sword?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Well, then I'm just
Well,
not going to drop. I'm not going to drop my
Yeah,
other crossbow.
yeah. If you're dropping your sword, you're fine. Or dropping your crossbow, yeah, you're fine. You can. Dropping is free. You fired, drop your crossbow, draw your sword.
Yeah.
And technically, take a 5-foot step if you want.
Well, I can't because then that would be counted as me moving with
Yeah,
firing.
Yes, that's out. Okay. And then Matt's concerned about the last rat is going to go ahead and move.
He gets the laser gun.
Yeah.
Play slow.
Jarman.
I love being. You and I, we're always last, aren't we? Dad.
Yep. I'm
All right.
always last.
He tries to be.
Yep. Usually benefits me. So how long does it take to light up a torch?
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Run over to the. Just end it right here.
I feel like I need to engage as many as possible.
Quinn,
Okay.
Inside.
Problem is, if I move, you probably can't. Can you see if I measure?
Yeah.
Okay. If I move, whoops, it's a space bar. Oh no, I have to start with me. And then it's control for a waypoint or space bar.
If you're measuring, I think it's control click.
Oh, I can just do this. Here we go. If I move to there,
Mhm.
how many attacks am I going to be absorbing?
Oh, 3.
Should just be the one.
It's gonna be this one,
Yeah.
and then these two as you're going past them.
But you're still in their reach. The Warhammer defines as long as you're in their reach, you're fine. It's when you leave the engagement.
That's why I asked.
You can still move around in the reach as long as you don't leave their reach. Is how it defines, but that's up to
Okay,
you.
so I'll go with the one. And if you want to dive into the middle of them,
Yeah.
Can't let me show you up? Is that what's
Mosh
going on?
pit.
Come get some.
I scream, "For the glory of Ulrich!"
I scream, yeah, that stuff.
bam.
And 6 seconds later, it looks like a pincushion.
So one of them takes a swipe at you.
Probably.
He is going to miss you by 2.
I think the parry is the best for me. Hold on.
Hold on, Rap. I need to measure up my skills real quick.
Right. I must consider the slow motion strike.
That's off by itself. I could have fired
As the
Oh yeah, parry.
as the Hollywood movie slows down, the rat's stabbing at you, and you're saying
It's gonna be
sword or shield.
Why did it give me?
It's a target.
I just rolled this now, right? Yeah. There we
I
go.
don't mind those.
No problem.
Only 5 people.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
I don't want to because my stuff hurts a lot.
First is
Like it's
67.
like
Why is it a
armor
67?
piercing,
Oh, I know why.
It's a 1 in 6 chance.
I need to ask the magical weapon I'm using.
Mhm.
Is it the effect of a +5 weapon like the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have to change that. And I can't. How did I do it last time?
I can.
Oh, it was here, right?
Biscuit.
Yeah, you can do that.
I wish you would let me figure out what that thing actually does.
I never kept you from doing it. You could
This
done
is
it
gonna
anytime
be
you
Did you
want to.
hit somebody when
Okay.
you rushed in?
Oh.
You're gonna tell Biscuit to attack somebody?
Matt, it
What?
cuts. Did you hit it?
Yeah, the one
Oh, I haven't
that's already-
swung. I haven't swung at anybody yet.
Oh, well, you don't get to swing. Okay, fine.
This
So
is
back,
me
we'll go back to
measuring
Jarman
here.
and be able to
That's
attack
Sort
somebody.
of the chances that.
Because I can't stop midpoint, attack this guy here, then move up into the middle of the group.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to attack this one back here. That way it opens up for the other rats to come in.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna
swarming.
target that one.
Okay.
Laughing at you.
This is how you do it.
Yep.
One down. Let's go.
Wait,
One
did
to
you kill
nothing.
one? No, you
Um,
parried. That was a parry.
I don't think I have any additions or subtractions, so there we go.
Well, you hit him quite well. Oh man, that one's taken out.
These things are just dying left and right.
Yeah, but look at how many there are.
Yeah.
They get past us.
Biscuit.
We're gonna start chewing through people.
Yeah, that's why I drew my sword.
This one, he's gonna run up, but I don't think he's gonna
I
make
do
it.
have my sword.
He does have a. I think he has a 6.
Yes, but you're channeling.
He's fast.
I'd much rather have for magic.
That'd be an excellent.
He's got a 4 movement. That seems slow.
I mean, an
I agree.
excellent delay tactic.
Carrying out your gear.
No. How do you calculate your charge distance?
Double your move.
So just double your base move.
Yeah.
So a dog has the same charge distance as a person.
Yeah, they have smaller legs.
Hold on,
When
can I
they're running,
charge?
they go a lot faster. Their charge is double their walk.
Okay, sure.
Order, charge that.
How do I measure my walk? Let's see.
They only have a 4 move.
He has long. Oh, he has long stride. It multiplies run movement by 1.5 when running. So that's why it's listed. His movement is 4.
Okay.
His walk is 8. His run is 24, which is 12 hexes or 12 squares.
That's gonna be insane.
So he can
It can walk 4 and attack,
right.
or it can run 12, and if it charges, it runs 12.
Okay. And that's how many squares?
12.
12 squares. Okay.
Okay.
I can't.
Now, what would you like to do, Tolan?
I'm gonna move up with him.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'm in
Whoops.
range
I
to.
didn't mean to do that.
I'm just gonna shoot a rock into that group.
Into that central group?
Yep.
Okay. So, let's see. We got 5 people, so you are going to hit the top left one.
Is
Yay.
Should have a plus 20.
Maybe.
I'm trying to measure. Not
Should be in on that.
Is it plus 20?
Yeah, it should
For
be
the
in there.
crowd, yeah.
Yeah, make sure you modify by range.
Yeah, it's
You're
a
at
long way.
32.
Doesn't it automatically do that?
No. You are currently 38 yards from that one.
I don't know what the range brackets are.
Let's target it first. The very top left.
Top left one. Okay.
Yeah.
And then on your character sheet, on combat, next to your sling, it says your range is 50 yards. So you are at 26 to 50, you have plus 0.
Okay. Yeah, but I get the bonus for the group.
Yeah. So you get plus 20 for the group. And I randomly determined which one you were going to hit, which is the top left one.
Range brackets for my crossbows.
Good roll.
Okay.
Holy
Smack him in the
crap.
head with a plus 7. He takes it. And that one takes a solid whack as his head nearly explodes with a rock from behind you.
If you keep doing this, he's going to start
okay.
implementing saving slings.
This rat is going to charge in.
Yeah.
Charge in Jarman. What's the bonus for 4 versus 1?
40.
Yes, that's straight 40.
40.
Nothing above 3 and 1.
Good luck.
Is this what it felt like to be your elf? Just constantly.
Okay,
smacking
he hit you by
people?
10
Holy.
in the head.
That's
Oh,
gonna hurt now. You got any of those points?
Jarman.
Nope. I feel like that douchebag.
Roll good.
Okay, he comes right at his head.
Ah!
Ooh,
Okay, he
give me a
beat you.
second. Give me a second.
Okay.
I believe I'm out of everything.
I'd like to apply one of my points to him.
You can face take it.
Yeah.
Literally.
He just headbutts the spear.
Ah!
I mean, it's only
Only 16 to the head.
5 points to the head. Yeah, I'm taking it.
Okay. So takes 11. And that is because 3 points is ignored because it's partial. You have a leather skull cap and a mail coif.
Because it has impale.
Right.
Because you're using spears, it's impale, and
What about my shield?
your shield does not. Yeah, you should get at least the shield off also. But
Okay.
And why is it? What's it ignoring? It's ignoring my.
It's ignoring 1 point for partial coverage for your leather skull cap
and your coif.
and 2 points for partial due to the mail coif because neither protect you on the face.
Yes.
So
And
how
it's
much-
not, it's not calculated.
If I would have known that, I would have probably taken Dark Neil and re-rolled it
Okay, go for it. I'm fine with that.
because I don't want to take. I mean, it's.
You don't wanna take 11
taking
points?
5. Well, I'd be taking 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
But- and I don't have my medic. My medic's not going to make it to me.
Nope.
Whisper.
Um,
Says you're in
Do
the
I want
corner.
to take a Dark Deal? Just does not sound like a good idea.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Oh.
Oh shit! And you get 9 points.
Yeah. How dark is this deal?
I am just going to take it.
Instantly
Well,
into-
I'm going to be dead.
That
real
horror
quick
movie
anyway.
with the hands
The
that tipped
hands.
him over.
You just instantly turn to a
Oh, it's
Um,
what is it? Dust Total.
Yeah.
It's this.
I mean, you get whatever your shield gives back. I'm not sure why it's not applying it.
It's only 3. Yeah, it didn't apply it for him either.
Yeah.
We have the defensive, but it's not giving us the armor. Fuck it. Let's see what happens with the Dark Deal.
Okay.
You get 2 more arms, and you get to fight with all of them.
That'd be awesome.
I think we let the mutation slide for a while.
A little bit.
It's a little
Was
better.
that worth it?
That was a little better. So it did 13 points instead of the 16. So instead of the 11, you would take 8, but then you
5.
took 5 because of your shield. So add 6 points back,
Hey, you were right in the end.
Yeah.
and then give me a cool test.
Like I said, let's see what happens.
Good job blocking that with your face.
You're so cool.
Ah,
Okay.
nice.
Add an extra point of corruption.
Awesome.
2 lucky you. 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
That's a deal.
2 for the price
You
of
could
6.
say it's a very dark deal.
Oswald, you see one of the rats stab your friend in the face.
Almost lost an eye.
You did.
All right, Odin. I will
One of his eyes has gone bloodshot.
attack this one here. Intimidation's only 1 target, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll just rest them then.
Okay, you struck him, and he attempts to parry unsuccessfully, taking him out.
Nice job.
Yeah, this is a very lethal fight, but you wouldn't think it without
If
quickly
I-
dying.
Did you want to do something else?
No,
Sounds like you might go.
I don't have enough.
I didn't realize.
If
just
I were
how
to
lethal
move,
this
I'm gonna-
for me
and I have
take,
my,
ignoring all of my armor.
my skill that
It's
lets me
ignoring the head
disengage 1.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Because
still
it
got
has
3
the
to
impalement.
attack.
If
So
if you
for now,
move away from him,
If
yeah,
it
you're
hits
going
that
to take
body,
3.
whatever,
Yeah.
yourself full armor.
Okay, so the first one goes ahead and strikes at you, and they have 2. There we go. Okay. He has the outnumbering bonus. He strikes and he hits a +4. It's across your leg.
+5. Nice.
Yeah, it makes it a plus. Oh,
Holy
you
cow.
beat it. Okay, yeah.
holy cow! All right,
Yeah, you managed to parry it
Nice.
successfully.
cha-chink.
Oh, man.
I got you.
Does he get the repo?
He doesn't have that. Okay, George.
Is that an actual skill?
Mhm.
Oh fuck yeah, I gotta get that.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Dual list,
list.
isn't it?
I was gonna say that sounds like a
Yes,
duelist thing.
I'm gonna go.
It's nice because it's
Here.
here. That
Okay.
it works.
I'm gonna try the
And
brain.
it's
Okay.
advantage. So you steal all of their advantage.
Yeah,
Any
one
advantage that it has, you get all of it,
Let's see.
and you get to use it in the attack.
Does that negate your other prayers?
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
That is true. Just
Um,
never so
and
very lost.
I have the miracle currently going.
Now I don't know.
I
We
can have
probably
one
do
of
it, but
each going now.
Okay.
It's not come up.
So, nope. Nothing.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Okay, the rats. Next rat goes for Oswald. Going to stab. It's going to be nice if it would add the multi-attacker bonuses and make this a little bit faster. It swings and fumbles.
Oh no.
Okay, stumbles badly, finding it hard to right himself. He loses his next move,
That
so
one
he
happens.
stands there stumbling on his spear.
That one happens a lot.
Yeah.
Let it have it all.
The one directly north of you attempts the slightly better strike. I would say the same thing, but
Same thing.
he doesn't want to fumble.
Same thing.
He hits you by 4.
Now it might oppose it. No, I think it did fine. But for one of your future rolls, because we currently have an unopposed test not done because we didn't do the opposed test typically for the fumble, it'll qualify as opposed later on. But
Okay.
should be fine for now.
So he does 12 points. So if I apply the damage, it did 3, and that's because it did.
So on the
it
right
didn't
arm.
use your shield again. So you only take 1.
But I get hit though.
You do get hit and you get wounded.
Yep.
So go ahead and add 2 points back.
Okay.
We'll have to figure out why the shield isn't applying the damage reduction.
Click your offhand. Do you have offhand clicked for shield?
On your shield.
Look back. No. Okay, I clicked it. We'll see if that helps.
Okay.
Maybe that'll
The
help.
one southeast of Matt is going to take a strike at him, and you're outnumbered as well. So he takes a swipe. He is going to hit you by 1.
Barry. Come on, Barry.
Or dodge.
Stabs you in the body.
Yeah, I don't dodge. George, let me know how that works.
I see the shield icon at least now. So he still beat you for 7, and let's see if it applies.
It would have been.
Yeah, I mean it's 1 point anyway, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
But,
Okay. Alan, you had 7 extra bonuses on your
You're
thing.
gonna continue
I
channel.
think that's your second.
You're going to continue channeling.
Yeah.
You okay?
He's trying to blow himself up.
I guess.
Big
I already have-
nuclear
I already have
shadow.
two.
Since I've never actually used arcane in this, you can kill yourself with over succeeding by
Yes.
a bunch
Yes.
of success levels,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Well,
No.
per the mechanics, no. If you get more than originally, my understanding was if it was +6 or -6, it counted as a success, a critical, or a failure.
Oh, okay.
It's not actually in the rules. At least I can never find it again. Although I swear I read it somewhere. But George and I have both scoured the books. We can never find it.
I also have a trait that as long as I succeed, it allows me to ignore miscasts.
That's a good trait.
Sure.
That's actually pretty good. Do you get multiple targets by dividing up success level?
To a certain point of success level. You can
Oh,
only
okay.
do.
So that's why you're channeling. You're trying to blast a bunch of them at once.
Well, he's also trying to make sure he gets it because he
Yeah.
doesn't know what the penalty is going to be when he casts.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, they're
Fair
highly
enough.
chaotic.
Yeah.
I like I said, every time magic gets cast in this, I cringe. I'm
it's-
like, oh.
Well, especially since you're scared of it.
Yeah.
Are you within
he gets
30
good
feet of him?
roleplay.
He gets
Yeah.
26 success levels.
You're not within 30 feet of him yet.
Nice roleplay.
You're close. You can see him
It's
casting.
16 yards.
Yeah. You can see him casting.
Just come over where I am.
You may get a rock in the back of the head.
He's doing this. He's like this. I can't see you.
Okay, so George is invisible and you are casting. So this one runs down here.
A yellow biscuit
Stabs
to attack
at
the
you.
wizard. Since he's right next to
You'll
him.
lose all of your stuff.
Oh shit!
Potentially.
Yeah, I have to make a check for it.
He hit you by 1.
Since parry my sword.
Okay.
What's the bonus for 2 to 1?
Do you have a sword out?
Plus 20.
I had kind of made the assumption, given we were going into
Then
combat.
how are you channeling and casting if you only have 1 arm?
Fair point. So without dodge, then.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a broken arm.
Yeah.
Okay. He strikes you in the head for 8.
He's not taking penalties. He just straight can't cast magic now.
He
No,
can, but he
needs-
said he
needs
wanted
an
a
arm.
sword out.
Oh,
He
okay.
can either have a sword or cast spells. He can't do both with 1 arm.
Now I have to make what?
Hold
power
on.
check. I
Okay.
It's a cool test.
So-
Let me look.
You're allowing him to make the choice between having channeled for 2 rounds and having a sword out.
Well, no. He
No.
said he did. He once I pointed out he only had 1 arm. He said, "Okay, I don't have a sword."
Oh! I thought he said it wasn't casting. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not canceling that aspect to suddenly have a sword out.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I'm like, Sean.
I know it's
He's
far
just
too
got the
generous for me.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm like, oh man, you're gonna eat this shit.
Minus 20 cool test, or suffer a minor miscast and will lose all of your channeling you've occurred.
All right. Do I gain what I gain any bonuses for the area?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Dark deal.
Well, wait. Can't he use his fortune or something to reverse the numbers?
You act like I have any left.
Well, the fortune, you can either re-roll or add +1 SL if you
already succeeded.
already succeeded.
Okay.
No.
Now,
There's one that lets you pick your number. I don't know.
yeah, it's the
Plus
permanent.
resolve,
It's
I think.
resilience is your
The
permanent.
permanent
resolve
resilience one lets you pick a number.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to find
So
it.
you can take a dark deal if you wish.
Schwacked.
Do it.
What could go wrong?
It's good for you. You're a midget.
Nurgle in the distance says, "Do it."
It sounds just like Palpatine.
It does.
He's bringing him back.
I'll summon the miscast.
Okay, take
The
the
great
miscast.
unclean
Okay.
one.
Yes.
So let's see, dissolution,
Find
minor
out
miscast.
Tell him
Okay,
to Photoshop your face on.
minor miscast. Intestinal rebellion. Your bowels suddenly explode.
Ah,
Oh,
You gain a fatigue potion condition, which cannot be removed until you change your clothes and clean yourself up.
Oh my god, you shit yourself.
So you're wearing robes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can he direct it?
No.
Am I still afraid of him?
You're still afraid of the magic, but he failed his spell. The rat comes up and you suddenly smell extra Nurgle.
Smells extra Nurgle around you.
Extra Nurgle.
I've done that miscast before.
Yeah.
Oh.
why is it that I always get the stuff where I'm like possessed and summoning demons and
Because they're mad.
Because they
Deal.
toned down the minor
Can I-
miscast charts.
did they?
Yeah.
Well, it used to be you could cap it and it would go to the next chart.
Now,
Slightly
they toned
alter
it
the
down.
look.
You can. There's no summoning demon things now.
Okay.
3 points. That's all I'm
First one,
asking.
you have a
3
chance
points
to
up.
die immediately.
Another rat southwest of Matt strikes at Matt.
I want the phone
Matt,
one.
go.
Dodge.
Yeah. Try to.
Dodge. Who does that?
He hits you by 1.
What I should do is walk over.
Those that don't have
stick my
melee
blade in.
capability.
It's like the wizard.
Well, I want the big bolt.
And he beat you by 0.
1
so
point.
you're going to take the 1 point on your right arm.
1 point.
I'll let you adjust that. Well, I'll apply it and see if your shield applies.
It will.
Doesn't.
And it still did the 1 point, but
Nope.
yeah,
it
it
did
still
not.
doesn't.
What I'm thinking about is if you use the shield icon and then you just offset what the offhand penalty would be on the modifiers. I wonder if it'll do it then.
Maybe. Oh, they're moving towards me.
Okay, one west of Matt strikes at Matt.
So none of them are. Come on, they're supposed to pile in.
He hits by 5. Strikes your left leg.
Mhm. Yes.
Oh, good one. Okay,
I will.
you gonna reroll? Dark Deal? You smell the offering.
I don't like that fumble. Can
It's not a
you
good one.
can you use a resilience in hindsight?
Yeah. You can pick a number if you want.
Okay. Well then
Gonna burn your permanent.
I don't like having them anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, those expendable things are worthless.
They are.
Burn them up.
But yes, you can choose that after the result happens. You can
Yep.
see exactly what the result is first.
So my fumble, I can see what the
Yeah,
actual
sure.
fumble is.
Yeah, you see the full result.
Okay. Well, we'll see the result.
Okay,
first.
fumble. Melee weapon is jarred. Weapon suffers 1 damage. Next round, you act last, which we don't really bother with, but your weapon suffers a point of damage.
You're already
So
basically
that'll effectively mean your weapon does 1 less damage from now on.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay. So resilience?
Yep.
Okay, so his strike misses.
Well, if I pick an 11, would that be a critical against him? Yeah.
Sure.
I'll pick an 11 then.
Okay. And
Hey, can I change it and see
it doesn't do a critical to him, it does damage to him.
It does a critical wound to him unless he wants to burn armor.
Okay, so he'll burn. Give me a percentile roll.
Wait, where did this one
How do
even
you,
come from?
oh wait, you got rid of the little dice icons.
Yep. Gotta make it harder.
So is it R slash or slash?
Slash R space 1do100. 91. What's that? Right leg?
One of the legs.
I think that's a good one.
I'll mark his right leg down 1. Okay. The rat up here.
Who's right leg?
What?
He charges Ben.
You managed to get all the way up
He
there?
does.
It's fast.
That's both over 22 yards.
It was right next to me.
No, that wasn't the one right next to you.
Yep. He's fast.
I'm saying that one was right next to him.
He misses
And it
you
got
by
to
1,
me.
Ben.
Okay, since I have my sword out now, I'm going to parry. Ah!
He strikes you across the leg for 8.
I take
Hey,
1.
you're not rolling as bad as me.
Where's my pencil?
And that will be 1 tally for you, I believe.
Yes,
So-
that's what I'm working on.
Because I haven't really gotten into melee
Okay.
with this character yet.
How does it work?
Yeah, I'm really.
Pointy side goes towards them.
So
Well, no, I'm confused because you said he missed you by 1 and then somehow still hit him.
You
If
have
you
no
get-
choice but to
In
parry or
melee, you
dodge.
always have to have a defense.
Right.
there
If you
will,
have
there will always be someone hit or you completely blocked it.
right.
It's a simulate because an average human has a 30 weapon,
Mm-hmm.
but it's equivalent of, I mean, say you're in full plate, and it's like, well, I'm just going to sit there. It doesn't make sense that the human can't hit the person in armor.
No.
But
But your roll missed.
My roll did not miss. It's a melee attack. I had a -1.
Right.
Ben had worse than a -1.
So okay.
So I won the contest.
So the
Yeah.
competing result,
It's-
it's a contest.
It's a contest of margin.
Okay, so it's not a hit or miss.
Ranged,
it's a contest.
ranged
between the two
is a hit or
characters.
miss, except for when dodge gets involved.
All right.
Okay, but melee is a contest of success, and you can completely miss if the other person parries worse.
Okay.
You still hit.
All right. This is a complete change than how we used to do it.
well, from the Rolemaster, yes.
Rolemaster,
Yeah,
we
okay.
added all the things together as
Right.
far as the modifiers.
Because I've been watching this and I'm like, because this is not the first time I've noticed this. I'm like, Why the fuck did that hit?
It's a Warhammer thing that they do.
If it's a contest, it makes perfect sense to me.
Okay.
Well, yeah, decent toughness. Well,
So
I understand the
we got
math.
one over here next to Oswald who's going to strike at you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Spear. He gets a critical and hits you by 3.
So my shield shows now. So if I click the shield, it should do it.
You can click the shield and see if it do it. Make sure you offset the offhand penalty though. It's going to give you an offhand penalty.
Okay.
But we can see if it applies the armor for that though. We'll definitely
roll.
see it.
Oh, did he roll 90 something?
Yeah, 90 something. Okay, so he's going to hit you by 14, and it says the
Your weapon skill is actually a what? 60?
Yeah, I think so.
So he only got. He can get an SL minus 4. You got an SL minus.
well, it's
Yeah,
a
my-
90 versus a 40, which should be 5 off.
Okay,
So it's adjusting it already.
so my
That's 'cause
melee,
he's got
That's
defensive.
that's for the
Right.
defensive.
my melee is 60.
So it should be only a 2.
So
Because the offhand penalty doesn't apply.
Yeah.
He clicked the shield, which
I understand that, but what I'm saying is on the contest, it says his roll versus a 50 gave an SL of minus 4.
Because you would normally get an SL minus 5, but the
Right.
defensive gives you a +1 SL.
Correct. But an SL minus 4 says 3 damage, which is a second modifier on it.
That's if he was striking with the shield. In case of this, because some people have the ability of if they win the test, they do damage back first. It just lists the damage, even if we go all the way back.
So, anyways, you rolled a 90 versus a normal skill of 60. Is an SL of 3, but it's 2 in this case because of the shield.
gotcha.
So you have a -2 added to their damage of 10, gives you 12 points of damage to your right arm.
Okay.
So go ahead and apply that. Now, do you want to absorb the critical with a point of armor on your right arm, or do you want to take the critical?
I will take it on the right arm to negate the critical.
Okay, so you lose a point of armor on your right arm.
Gonna start.
And
fighting
I will
that.
let you adjust your wounds based on whatever the appropriate number is.
let's see if it applied the shield though.
You want me to hit apply damage and then?
You can, but it's damage 14.
Oh no, it should.
So
You would just add back in 2 hit points after you did that. That's the thing.
sure,
So it still hit me for 12 then.
it's 7 points.
So it hits you for
7.
ignored shield
Well,
AP.
it ignored your plate bracers because you have weak points.
Well, yep. Right. Ignored one on them.
failed defense.
And
ignore
here's the
shield.
thing. So
and you don't get your shield AP because you failed the defense.
So I
That's-
lowered my bracer.
That doesn't apply though. You always get your shield AP.
because we originally tried to do this previously, and that's when Matt looked at the rule books and saw otherwise.
Right. Okay.
And then I lowered my bracers with the damage prior to hitting apply damage.
Understood.
So-
At which point your weak points would have ignored 1 point anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope, we're good. So just add 2 back then. Is that right?
Sounds right,
Okay.
I think.
No,
You would add one
it was
more
a
back.
12-point hit. You had 9. No, you had how many points with your toughness?
Of
3
defense.
of defense. You had 5 points of armor, 4 points of armor, which they ripped through another point of it.
Correct.
So 3 points of armor, 3 points of shield, which is 6, and 5 toughness. That's 11. You only took 1 point of damage.
Right.
That's
But
all you.
So
But
you
it
add
got
6
through,
points
though.
back.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gotcha.
1 point of actual damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Add 6 points back, and we'll stop applying the damage if you have a shield because that's obviously not working properly.
Okay.
But we need to remember weak points don't apply if you have like bracers, for example,
Gotcha.
or a chain helmet. Okay. Okay, we got another free one over here.
There's a space over
He'll
here.
dive in.
You still got one right here. This
Mosh
is-
pit.
I'm just making an attack. I'm attack. He gets hit you by 2.
Wow.
Stabbed you in the head.
We are rolling
For 10
terrible
points.
tonight.
Alrighty. Well, that's another one that's gonna get past my armor.
You should stop blocking with your face.
So all I get is my shield and my toughness, so I take 2 to the head. Looking great.
Shield and toughness, 3 and
5. 8.
okay. Okay, Heinrich.
Okay, so can I pull my pistol and fire and charge an enemy and attack with my
No,
sword?
that's 2 attacks.
Nope. Okay, so I will.
You can pull your pistol and fire, and that's your round. If you want to take a 5-foot step, then count as moving.
Okay. I'll just, since I'll get lots of benefits for being point blank, I will draw my pistol in my offhand. Will that provoke an attack for opportunity?
No, but you'll take the offhand penalty.
Yes, I'm aware. I will draw my pistol and attempt to effectively just blow this rat's head off.
Okay.
Not doing cold shot, but like
Just shoot the rat.
just shoot it.
Sounded like
Yes.
a shot, but
And you can do that because it's a pistol.
Yes.
Sounded suspiciously like you
Shoot him in the head.
I'm going to blow the rat's head off randomly.
Yes. Just like aim and like.
Yeah.
I am not calling a shot on your head.
Anyways, fire.
No, no.
Can I use a fortune? Because
Sure.
this is a dangerous weapon.
Well, in that case, I'm going to roll.
Bit better.
Okay. Yeah, he's unopposed it, so he takes it. You blow off his right leg, a bit off target. He
Yeah,
goes
that's-
down.
That's a bit far from the head, my dude.
That's right. He fired a little too early as the gun was coming up.
Cheddar shot himself.
Okay.
Cheddar.
Okay. The rat over here is going to
Hustling with it.
Yes.
So it goes
Welcome.
scurry through.
Oh no. What?
Jarman.
Okay. Start my attacks. Did it just run past everybody?
He made it between us without getting touched.
Yeah, there's like this
There's
big
space.
gap between the 2 clusters.
We held up 3, 5.
You held
9,
up a lot,
11,
and plus the
12.
ones you killed.
All right, I'm gonna swing at
He's just scuffling.
Wonder Twins.
this one first.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
Must
see
have
you
been
stopping
sick.
anyone.
Who got the critical?
The person died. It was the death critical.
I shot right in the leg.
Okay.
Good strike.
You can't.
Nice solid connection. He beat you.
Awesome.
He parries at the last moment due to his long weapon.
All right.
Knocks it out of the way.
I'm all done.
Okay, Biscuit.
Well, Biscuit's gonna still charge and attack the one that
Okay.
Give him biscuit.
it was told to.
Make him gravy. Right gravy.
All right. Does he get a bonus for 2-on-1?
Yeah.
Plus 20. Should be enough.
And charge bonus of 20.
Okay.
Rip it apart.
I'm applying a plus 40 to it, so
Yeah. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
You hit. He attempts to fend you off with a spear, failing, taking 7 points to the body, taking 2 points after his armor and toughness. Solid bite.
Get it.
Tolman, your turn. You want to dive into combat too?
no, I'm going to. Oh fuck! I can't. Can I thread the needle and actually hit that group without the group that he's fighting?
The group that he's fighting without.
Hit.
You can't see.
Well, you can't see boars.
Well, I know, but he's being swarmed by rats. I was trying to help him by killing a rat.
You can shoot into the swarm. Yes.
Yeah, I just was wondering. I was worried about all the shit in between. Can I thread the needle between?
In
everybody?
between the
There's
wizard
nothing
fight,
there.
yes. There's nothing there as far as you can see.
Okay, cool.
But the intermediating stuff effectively doesn't matter, even if there was like.
All right.
There's no chance of hitting him. It just provides cover.
And
It just stops them. and
now,
hits
is
more
this still
in the face.
a plus 20 or is it elevated because he's got so many
It's a
people?
6-person group.
Ben. You got the sheep dude.
It's 6, so it's still just plus 20.
Okay. Now you do have
That's
minus
12.
10 due to unexpected cover, but you can't hurt George.
That's why I was asking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
George is in the way of the shot, but you can't
Yeah,
see him to
it's
affect
7,
your
it's like
choice.
just a
all right. So let me
7
do
to 12
this.
plus
then.
40.
I'm glad I can help out.
Yeah, you're helping. You're modifying the fight.
Skips right off the top of your head. He gets a crit.
Oh my god.
0 success levels on somebody in
ahead.
that group.
0 success. Did you not target somebody? Okay.
You never give me a
That's
target.
fine. Okay, so roll 1d6. And number 6, that's going to be the furthest one out. Okay, so he is going to. You did 0 success levels. What's your base damage? 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 7 points of damage. He takes 2.
Is
To the head. Does he have armor on his head?
Yeah, yeah.
Red on.
They have leather. Okay,
I tried, man. I'm
you
sorry.
did.
Good.
Okay,
Did more
that
than I
rat.
did.
That rat recovers from the rock to its head and strikes at Jarman.
See if I can. I have yet to succeed on a roll today.
You killed a couple. He hit you by 3.
I killed one,
Okay,
so I guess I succeeded on one roll.
there you go.
Wait,
You're not dead yet, so you succeeded on a few.
You're not dead yet.
Not fully dead.
That's
Yeah,
a
zero
roll of
is a thing.
90.
Holy crap.
Really, since
Hit
I
your
take
left-
one.
you
I'm
left-
only mostly dead.
You have 10 points on your arm?
I have 11.
Okay, and they're not like greaves or anything like that that have weak points? Okay.
Are you in full plate?
Handy.
It's just a full plate on that one arm.
Oswald.
Okay, gliding.
Well, it is flexible.
Okay, so
Oh,
if
does
I
it?
if I
Flex it.
apply it, it would have applied 3 points because of not counting your shield.
The only thing that's going to be effective is partial.
All right, so
Okay.
so add 2 points back in. Oswald, you're going to strike at one of those rats?
Yeah, we're gonna thin out the herd a little bit.
Flexible means you can put it underneath plate armor.
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, you don't strike very well. He attempts to parry and wins only because of the shorter weapon, or because you have a shorter weapon.
Gotcha.
Slight advantage to the rats. Okay, the one to your east target you.
I gotta figure out
Strike.
how to get a great weapon. Get the shield thing.
So is the shield still better than
It's the extra armor.
When I-
It's +1, +10 on your defense, which is beneficial. The main thing is the 3 points of armor.
Yeah.
These guys would be doing 2 or 3 points each round to both of you. That would wear you down pretty quick.
I meant like when I go to parry versus
just use the parry.
just use the
Yeah.
parry. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what we had
Yeah.
talked about. I didn't
Okay,
know.
that one strikes you, hits you in the head for +2.
+2.
They are definitely going for the head. So he's going to do 9 points to your head. After your attempted parry. What type of helmet do you have?
He would take one.
I'll check.
Mm.
Yeah, it only did 1 to you. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I didn't know if you had a partial helmet too. Okay, George.
Okay, so you're not going to put me invisible again. I'm going to try to contribute.
But he did do enough to actually make you be
So,
hurt.
Yeah.
I think I got all these modifiers correct looking at the tables. So I'm going to take the negative to move here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to target those rat.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot the rat
Shoot the rat.
with my pistol.
Okay.
Point.
Pull out an invisible pistol. You're gonna call a shot, shoot him in the head.
He just puts
I-
it against his skull.
I'm trying to
get-
make it thematical.
You do get thematical.
Not
You do get +20 for surprise.
Yep, that's why I wanted to check that.
Whisper.
And I'm at point blank now.
Whisper in his
Keep
ear
in mind your
first, George.
bonuses can only max out at +6.
Just whisper.
Is it
60.
60?
It's
60, yeah,
Tell me
that's
what
what I
your
thought.
God looks like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You want to call a shot?
Oh, yeah, might as well then.
That's.
As it
what
screeches,
you do.
puts the gun in its mouth.
If you have extra bonuses, go for a harder shot.
I think he has a hand crossbow.
I'll go for the
Still.
head then.
Okay.
So, in
So
theory,
there's little teeth in the priest yet, huh? I like it. Little surprise.
Actually, do hit by
Who are
quite a
you
bit.
trying to shoot?
Jesus, dude.
The rat next to him?
92?
Oh, right
Because
next to
I'm-
him?
because I'm
Jesus.
point blanking him. I have a +60.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that's beautiful.
that critical doesn't really matter. It would have been his leg where you stubbed his toe, but because you call a shot, Ben, you see the rat charging you with a spear. All of a sudden, his head explodes from behind him, and a bullet whizzes past you. as the rat goes down.
Cinematically.
And then you see the priest standing there becoming visible.
I thought he had crossbow bolts.
Smith.
It's a crossbow
You said a
pistol.
pistol.
It is a crossbow
Okay,
pistol.
well
It's
then
a
his head doesn't
crossbow
explode.
pistol.
It just dude.
there's little-
Cinematically, you see Boris's face.
He grows,
Yeah.
he grows a new spike in his forehead, and then goes down.
There's the new number. The type of sneaky person uses an actual pistol.
Hey,
That's what I was surprised about. That's what I was over here like,
you kept saying pistol. I figured it was a gunpowder weapon. Okay,
Mine
anyway,
is
Andy,
gunpowder.
northeast of you is going to strike at you.
Hold on. He lost his turn last time.
He was not able to move last turn.
No, lost his
Lost the
entire
turn.
He lost his entire
Lost the
turn.
turn. He fumbled his weapon
Yeah.
and lost the turn as he juggled it.
We have rules in the past that does specifically say he cannot move.
Okay.
He loses his next move.
Well, no, he read it out to us.
I will scroll back. Your melee weapon jars badly. Ranged weapon malfunction. That was the broken weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was intestinal rebellion.
Bowels.
And then let's scroll back.
You stumble badly, finding it hard to right yourself. Lose your next move. You right
Yeah.
move.
Lose your next move.
Aw.
No,
I'm trying to cheat the system.
I swear to God.
I'm not trying to cheat the system.
No, not you.
He moves to swing his sword.
Right. He can't move.
He's just stuck there.
I mean, I know you had considered retreating. If he had moved away, he couldn't have followed.
Right,
That,
and
that's where he would have been.
But he still would have got his retaliatory strike though.
Sure. At
Because-
that point, because you were fleeing away from him.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with it. Let's go. Let's go. You can't get me.
Can he get you?
I'm assuming, but
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
He gets you by 1. You beat him just barely.
sweet.
Okay. The one north of you strikes at
I
you.
assume you can't reload anything when reloading mode
Yeah,
it
but
takes too
pistol
long.
has stuff for melee.
Yeah, but that's because
He
Think
is
about it.
going to hit you by 0 with a critical.
that's why your dad will probably.
So if I
a
beat
logical
him,
thought is you got to
and the critical doesn't damage me,
patch
Sword.
I
thing.
believe even if you beat him, you still take the critical.
I still take a critical.
You still take the critical.
Oh,
Yeah.
A rapier.
And where's
That
the
might work.
the attacks against my
Heads.
my right arm?
You still be a
Hey,
wide
Ed.
barrel.
Yeah, I know. We got a
Let's see
pistol
if
right
I'm
there.
being first.
This isn't on me. This is.
You beat him definitely. Now you're still going to take the critical unless you take a point of armor on your head.
Yeah, that's the end.
Or optionally, you can burn your entire shield.
Like his whole shield is destroyed.
Mhm.
Sure. Yeah, you can sacrifice your shield.
I can burn the whole shield. Well, I do have a two-handed weapon that I can't wield.
You can throw
But
it
you
to
have a
Matt.
two-handed
He said he
weapon?
needed a two-handed weapon.
I can't wield two.
Well, I mean, I can wield it, just not well. So,
You actually have ranks in it?
no,
Oh, see, I
That's
was
no,
right.
but it's
That's
an
right, not very
it's an
good.
item that I need for the third level of.
Yeah, when it
Great
gets the
digger.
skill to learn.
Oh, yeah, you have a great pick.
So
Rain pick.
Yeah, so I'll take it. One of my
One of your
I'll
points
go
of armor?
with, yeah.
okay.
Does that give me another attack?
No.
Wow.
That's
You
why.
have- you
That's
have
what
to
I
have,
was wanting to do.
dual weapon fighting to get
Okay.
it.
Yeah, duelist.
The southeast of Matt strikes at Matt.
I'd love to multi-career.
Let's see how bad I can roll on this one.
Let's see. Well, he hit you by 8.
Oh, God damn.
Epic! Let's do this.
Wolfkin gets killed.
Oh,
97!
Roll.
Wolfkin gets killed by
He's
one
going
rat.
to do 16 to your left arm.
5 to my left arm.
How you doing?
We made the let's make a deal.
All right.
That one hurt.
All of it's hurting.
If only your medic was around. Okay. Alan.
Your medic would get dead by
Folks, you have no channeling benefits anymore.
I know.
Okay.
Literally one hit from these guys would kill me. I got that specific thing.
All right.
You're targeting that one that's right next to you?
Bolsters on the
Yep.
side.
Okay.
Ambidextrous, so I didn't have it next.
So let me give you a Winds of Magic roll.
George,
Drop.
thank you
Yeah.
for saving me.
Boom.
Subtract 20.
Quick draw.
Yeah.
That's my big one.
He's like, I'm a hero?
You're right, Ryan.
What?
Possible. I want multi-classes on the list.
That can't be right.
I'm the hero. Okay?
Yeah, because you.
Maybe an
Shit yourself.
accidental hero, but I'm a hero.
If that's possible.
That adds fatigue.
Yeah, his fatigue.
I
I
have
thought fatigue
one
was
successful
only a
roll.
negative 10.
Good job, man.
Then you have
You
multiple
were-
levels of it.
You pissed somebody off.
I don't know why I would have.
I don't know. It says you're fatigued. Minus 10 penalty.
Yeah, if I remove that, it. Okay. Whatever.
It's because he's BO4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys weren't fatigued necessarily before this fight. So you should just have the one that the
Oh, my son,
the
right?
casting
Yeah, I
tool
know.
gave you.
No, you told me that.
We got totaled.
Did it?
Mhm.
Ah, it sucks.
Yeah. I'm driving a
Okay. There.
Volvo
And then
XC60.
what I get any bonuses for it being nighttime, misty,
It's not nighttime. It's early
I mean,
afternoon.
And then
XC60
winds
is
will
not
roll.
bad vehicle.
being in the area.
It's got a
The
hell of a lot
winds
more
of
bells
magic
and
I
whistles.
gave you a
but
minus
yeah,
20.
It's a huge difference in vehicles.
Oh yeah.
Stormy?
Did it come with a purse?
It's not stormy
What?
here.
Did it come with a purse?
I did-
Okay.
thought
Yeah,
that should be said.
I understand you're looking for what you can, but no,
That's why we're
the
equipped
winds of
with
magic is the primary driver at this point.
Or prison purse, I should say.
Fine.
That was not recorded.
Oh yeah, that came on.
There you go.
18, good roll.
Yeah.
This microphone.
So you got 3 successes.
Target. Damage.
Okay, so who are you targeting?
The one right in front of me and the one remaining over here. So these two.
Those 2. Okay, so they take 10 minus their toughness.
Yep. It ignores our one.
Okay, so with a blast of magic, you take out this one and this one.
Nice.
Both of them go down.
Hold on. Too bad you didn't do that to save the players.
Yeah.
Okay, the
guys are-
rat
well, now we
southwest
have a cross-
of Jarman
two
strikes at you.
Now we have 2 crossbows and a sling. And a
You can only
dog.
fire. See, I can only fire my crossbow every.
Yeah.
I count as a crossbow wielder.
It's gonna hit you by 7, Matt.
See if you can get a
I know.
99, man.
We're gonna make that better, right?
Not only are they gonna hit you by 7, they're striking your head again.
You targeted told me. Can you have that target?
I can.
No, target home minutes.
So what the hell did I do?
It's all the way in the back. That's what you did.
Those would target. Okay.
Hey, don't put it past
There you go.
Brad sneaking up behind us.
And it hit me in the head again. You said?
Another
I'm
head
going
hit.
down this
They
head.
really don't like your head.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Hey,
you blocked a lot of it, but 7 points, and you're gonna have you're
You take
doing,
1.
1 point.
Well done.
That's my
Finally
first.
rolled
It's
below-
Still wasn't
it's getting
successful.
strong.
You
but,
finally rolled below 90.
It was successful. You got a +7 on it.
Your head is growing stronger with every hit.
That's right. The more stab you in the head,
You
the
hit
better.
applied damage.
It's
I'm
just
like,
he's
well,
feeling
I have
less
it.
every
Yeah.
time.
It's like this barbarian.
I wanted to verify as far as the armor, and then we can make the adjustments there. Okay, the one to the west of you, seeing that, he is emboldened. He strikes at you as well.
Swing your head around.
He is going to hit you in your left arm.
Every roll's less than like a 15. Every roll.
Okay, he does 10 points to your left arm.
Yeah, take 1.
Okay.
I don't still playing, guys.
And then the one northwest of Andy. See if I can roll another +7.
Yeah, please no.
Please no.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
It misses you by 1.
See?
By 1.
Fuck. All the way off. Good lord.
Oh my gosh!
Still hit you for 7 points to 1 point.
I'm right there. We're the 90 team.
You guys have been rolling terribly.
Good thing you got 2 takes.
Yeah.
Take all these 1-pointers.
Whatever.
How many 1-pointers were you left?
The one
I
south
only
of
had,
you,
I think,
Matt.
3 1-pointers. The rest have been greater than 1 point.
The one south of you, Matt, takes a strike at you.
Okay. There's not such a thing as bloodied in this game, is there?
No.
Awesome.
He is going to hit you by 4.
Oh, we're gonna change that.
Oh, you will. Make it 6.
Oh no. Well,
10 points right arm, so another point, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
No, we needed more.
Heinrich,
even my elf was better
Let's
off.
go,
than this.
Heinrich.
get your sword out.
Understand the
Empty
issues with
pistol.
this class.
Yeah. So
Do you have a
I would
shield?
have done this no matter what.
I do. It's not
Well, elf
out.
shield right there
It's
with it.
on. It's like strapped on my back.
Okay.
Your elf had the durability.
Why?
I'm just curious.
It
It
had
was
yeah,
scary enough.
the ability to
Yours can be thrown, right?
Yeah.
No reason at all.
Just a dozen spears come from the top.
All 8 of them volley their weapons. And we got these guys with
Okay.
their fists.
So I'm guessing I can't
Who fight the shade?
sheath my sword while I'm moving and attempt to reload.
Correct.
Just for one move.
Correct.
Okay. I'll just drop my pistol
Okay.
and take a double move. That'd be my move is 3, so that's gonna be
6 squares.
6.
The Sally might be
That's
like
like
12 yards.
to shoot it for like all day.
I'll go here, drawing my shield.
Okay.
Actually,
Drop your pistol, run over there. Now there's a pistol out.
there is a pistol.
Yeah, real
No!
It's too bad I can't use that pistol.
You
My
can
fine
load it.
pistol. No, I can't.
He picks
If-
it up and throws
If
it.
anybody has
No.
proven it, Thad has proven anybody can load a pistol.
There's also a crossbow over there. There's also a heavy crossbow over there.
You could sell wood
Nope.
tables.
You can load a crossbow. You can even pull the trigger on it. It may not have the intended effect. German.
You lose your dagger.
Yeah, right.
I like that idea.
Just all the way through.
Yeah, I'll target this one.
Okay.
Turns into like a homing thing.
Critical hit.
Finally!
Comes back.
Yeah. I don't think the crit will be relative because although he does block 4 of it, you do still do 10 points, which will be enough to take him out. No, actually, correction. He is alive, so you get a critical, but he's going to apply his armor to that.
Which one did you hit?
So that is his arm.
You didn't kill him, man.
He did not kill. Well, he's getting weakened from all the
How
strikes.
the hell?
You're the first person
on a
to
second.
not hit someone and
What
not
did I
kill them.
roll?
No, that's not true. I
You,
did.
you
Okay,
rolled an
roll
11 versus a 62,
I
so you
did,
got a plus
and the
5
dog
success level.
Why is my skill a 62? It should be a 72.
Right, because it said 62.
That's interesting. My skill is a 72.
Are you encumbered or something?
That one affects his weapon skill.
Base weapon.
My skill is a 72.
Hit point penalties?
Do we have those?
Not anymore.
It said you. Yeah, I'm not sure what
So
what
if
the
I'm
rationale was, but
rolling against a 62 this whole time and not even realized it?
it's saying it. You had a 62 on your thing, so there must have been some other modifier in there. I don't know what.
You've been
trying
trying
with
with
your
your offhand the whole time.
You still
Right.
have the cold exposure stuff on?
I don't need
Oh,
to
it might
even use
be.
my.
It might be using my shield instead of my sword.
But then the offhand penalty would technically be a 20.
Biscuit.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're
So
gonna
it-
tell it to attack.
So it took an extra point of damage either way.
6.
Keep
Okay.
that in mind.
Okay.
Oh, and I hit. So hold on. We're not done with me.
Oh yeah, Furious Assault.
Yeah, and I'm going to target. I'm going to start clearing a path to get over to my friend here. So I'm going to target this one.
Okay.
No.
Curious as all.
There. So yeah, it was because I had shield equipped and offhand. It was using my offhand penalty.
Okay. He gets a critical against you,
Awesome.
and you still hit him, which is going to be enough to not kill him in this case. And then you take a critical unless you want to burn a point of armor on your arm,
Which one?
left arm.
Even when he
Left arm.
hits,
Okay.
he gets hit back.
Nope. No. Does it matter which one I burn it off of? Does it have to be the outer layer? Okay. There we
Okay.
go.
Now, Biscuit.
This is going to charge forward.
Which one did you hit?
This one.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You might still have it on me, so
All right.
be careful.
Which I don't have anybody targeted right now.
Okay.
Okay. You charge over and attack a rat.
Yep.
I'll take it right.
We are outnumbered, so we take a penalty, right?
No, there's no
No
penalty.
penalty for
they
you.
just get bonus.
Okay. So do a charging bonus.
20.
Oh, I forgot to add
Get a
that.
biscuit.
Yeah, biscuit.
Yeah.
Biscuit's hit.
Get bitey.
Bites him on the head.
No.
The rat swings a spear. Horribly.
Nice.
Yes. Crush his
I think you
throat.
actually killed it.
Yeah.
Just
Biscuit
Awesome.
jumps on that one, rips the guy's neck out.
Now they have no bonuses.
I love your dog.
Okay, Tolman.
Yeah, right until it fucking gets hit. Oh, that's weird. I have a shadow of my dog down there by.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of the movement.
You have a shadow dog now.
That's me.
Shadow Mastiff.
I'm going to target this one. I'm actually going to target him. I don't want to take a chance.
Okay.
Now it's a 50-50 shot at hitting somebody I like.
That's a
So-
minus 30.
If you only count
yeah.
Biscuit, it's like only 20%.
He'd probably kill me with the rock.
You said it's a minus 30?
Yes, for a single target and a small group.
In a group of 5.
Yes.
I thought it was only 4.
There's,
Is it 5?
there's 5 in that group.
Technically 5 with biscuit.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh, you rolled a
Nice.
5. Still got him.
That barely even rolled on my screen. Just
Okay, he goes down.
I
Again, you're still proving to be one of the more lethal members.
Oswald.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm just a little halfling with a
Matt,
fucking.
Intimidate and attack in the
rocks
same
at
round,
people.
if I'm not moving.
Sure. What's your intent for intimidate?
To put the fear of me
You
into
an aimbot for your rock.
this one right here,
Okay.
and try to get it to obviously run from me.
Lay,
Well,
run,
yes.
whatever. Okay.
Yep. Give that a shot first.
Okay. So you got 2 success levels,
Sorry.
and then we'll keep track of that. And who are you attacking?
Okay, I will attack this one right here.
Okay. When that rat goes, remind me, and we'll figure out what result the result was.
One right after. Four.
Not a great strike. That one attempts to parry, quite successfully.
Okay. So the other one's now like,
Right.
maybe I'm not scared.
Then we go to the one to the east of you. He's going to strike at you. And he is going to get a critical and 6 levels.
Sweet.
This is against your right arm.
I'm the one arm that's got the least amount of armor now.
Okay, so you're going to take 15 points on the right arm.
I would like to use my resilience. My resilience to
Pick the number.
Get an 11. Yep.
Okay. So, and then you're going to either lose a point of armor or take a critical.
So if it goes to 0 on part of armor, does that destroy it, or does
No, it doesn't just. It's still damaged. You don't get any benefit for it, but it can still be repaired at the usual 10% cost. Before.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I will. I'm the right arm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a lefty pretty soon.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take that.
And
damage.
then I will roll a dice for him as far as where you hit him on your critical. 48, I believe, his body. Sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll take a point of armor to cancel your critical on him.
Okay.
Okay. Boars.
Okay. I'm gonna do some measuring.
Measure.
Okay. Can't actually go anywhere. So I'm
You
gonna
go
go.
kill that halfling.
He's too far away. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray.
I love that he didn't even. He considered it when he's too far.
He's already calculated that.
Measure that head done.
What are you praying for?
I'm gonna pray for protection.
You cast a spell
Okay.
faster than I can steal a rock into your forehead.
Okay. It's on me.
Okay, you're protected.
I'm protected.
Okay, the rat northeast of Andy strikes at him while you yell at his friend. He seemed very perturbed by that.
That's the
Swings
one with
his-
the spear.
No, it's not.
Nope.
Swings his
The
spear,
one
hits
straight
you by
above me.
1.
The one straight above me is that.
You block that one easily. Obviously, you're getting worked up at this point, ready to go. Now the one that got intimidated, you made 2 levels. He is going to make a cool test. That'll be a wonderful one. Okay. Yeah, he rolled a 9. He got 1 success level. So he stands there and he's just going to lose his action.
Okay.
He doesn't seem scared enough of you to run, but isn't interested in getting struck by you either at this point.
Cool.
Okay.
Brave slurry.
Is there a
Skaven and yelling.
so once per encounter?
Yeah, I would
Intimidate
say-
per.
I'm fine if you want to do it more, but I'll give you a progressive -2 success level on it
Is that to the same ones?
to
or
the same guy. And
Okay.
you can spread it out however you want, but
Okay.
against the same target, you won't be able to. It won't maintain the effect.
Gotcha.
Alan, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna kind of walk forward.
And all that strength.
Okay.
I better try to start using.
Kind of walk forward, like a saunter or a skip.
Done hit.
Or
Shaky.
okay.
More like a waddle.
Well, currently, yes. Okay, the rat northwest or west of Matt.
Broken arm.
Just the
It's trying to get killed by the dog, so it's going to step over here and strike at Jarman. Slow, Jarman. It is going to swing spear, and that should be a 4 success levels.
I don't think you've hit me with anything less than 4 successes.
God, I don't think you've rolled anything less than that.
Okay, so that's 12 points to your left leg.
Oh, because
I forgot a modifier.
it's okay.
I think Sean has.
As long as it wasn't outnumbered.
Yep.
Okay.
Sean has
12, and I can take 11, so I still only take 1 point.
Okay. And then the rat's on Andy.
I hate to ask you, how many total hit points do you have?
Not many left.
You're taking a lot of one hits.
Okay, against Andy, hits you by 0.
I'm into single digits for a little while.
You help him out, taking 9 points to your body for 1 point.
I'm taking some of those 90s from you, buddy.
Okay, the one south of you, facing a ferocious-looking dog and a guy who's been stabbed a dozen times. He's going to take a strike at the dog.
Hey now.
Too slow.
9
Can't
times.
Get there.
He takes a swing and succeeds in fumbling.
Oh!
What?
I thought that was the
Misses the
one.
dog by 5, so each dog's
I think that was like a 1.
This just goes around his belly.
How do I roll defense on
You
that?
just click the paw or dodge, your choice.
It has to be. It has to be
stab
dodged.
his friend.
Has to be dodged.
Okay, has to be dodged. He can't parry with his paw?
This?
Dog.
Pop parry.
Animals, unless
Pop parry.
stated otherwise in their thing.
Okay, so it has to dodge. So he dodges out of the way easily, and the rat takes a fumble, overextending himself, taking a torn muscle as he rips things. He twists his ankle. Counts as a critical wound.
Just kill himself.
And this went to his.
This is a mix of, remember Motley? Motley
Okay.
from Hanna-Barbera.
Heinrich.
Between that and the dog food dog.
See, obviously, it was distracted. It was thinking he was going to stab Jarman, and at the last moment, it twisted, going for the dog, and that's where its leg got
Yeah,
caught.
it's Dick Dastardly.
Let's see if I can free up, whatever this guy's name is. I still don't remember.
I love it.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
wolf
charge
belt.
him.
You're going to charge Jarman?
Good thing the
No,
dog's-
the wolf.
Yeah, I was looking at him all, so I'm making sure.
He opened his eyes and was like,
You're going to
not
charge
worth
the wolf
getting
kid?
up.
No!
You
That's
said the
that.
wolf. You said the wolf.
I said rat.
You said wolf.
Rats.
Okay.
Okay. You said wolf.
So this would be no modifier for crowd because it's
Correct.
3 on 2.
Correct.
Okay. But charge.
You got 20 for charge.
It's gonna be an 80. Yay!
Nice solid hit.
Yep.
It attempts to parry using its torn
Let's do
muscles
this.
and everything. It takes 15 points of damage, which is going to finish it off.
You just do the hats. And you'll
Jarman.
leave through.
You just charge every single round, man.
Yeah.
Be great.
Or just avoid getting hit.
Yeah.
You know, one could argue you're one of those.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try and hit this one then.
Okay.
If I ended up the same color as you, doesn't that make a statement about
What's that? Oh, yeah. Combat, swords,
Jeez.
swing.
the same kind of mistake?
Oh my god.
Good strike. Solid miss. He attempts to defend himself. Getting a critical on you,
Oh, God.
God.
but blocks your strike. You want to burn a point of armor on your arm?
God.
Which one?
Left arm.
You just said that because you wanted to be my left.
No, because it said left arm.
Oh my
We're a
god.
matching set now, man. I've got nothing on my right. You got nothing on your left. We're gonna hook arms.
As long as you guys stand next to each other, you're safe.
And on top of that, because I don't like people leaving or helping me and not helping him, I'm moving.
You gonna move?
Yep.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna.
Oh, you're gonna take a strike?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Welcome.
That rat takes a strike at you.
Come on, you can't lose your left arm. I've already done that.
+2.
We're gonna be the one-handed bandits. That's what we're gonna be called. You want to name the group? There you go.
They're the,
Hey, finally!
Yeah, you blocked it.
they're the purple
Just
hands
in
working
time.
the-
After a dozen rolls, you finally
Come
rolled
on,
a 2.
biscuit.
So how many critical? You've only been hit with what? 3 now? Or-
I don't know what you're talking about. It's
Yeah,
only round 4.
You got 4.
Get him, puppy.
What?
Get him.
4 got.
and we're gonna move on beyond this point.
I thought of that a few minutes ago. Like,
I
we're gonna walk right back out of the valley and be like, nope. Everybody's all bloodied and beat up.
I thought you were saying you've taken 4.
2 of us definitely are.
Here we go.
No, I burned enough armor.
All right,
Yeah,
101.
you
No
guys
penalty.
that's when you
Frontliners
take it
rock.
as a turn. Can't even take
Plus 20 for
a
charge.
wandering group.
Yep.
Get him. Yeah!
It's a critical. You're going to probably hit him. He attempts to block. He did beat.
He's
but
at penalties for.
Yeah.
And he still beat me?
That one didn't have the broken leg. That one,
What?
the other one got taken out already.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this one's otherwise normal for them.
Okay.
He is going to burn a point of armor on the body to negate the critical.
Good boy.
So you get a critical even if you miss?
Yes.
Yeah, you get a critical if you roll the critical.
As long as you get a double
Totally.
on the critical thing and you've passed.
Criticals are happening a lot
your
more
skill.
often this round. in
You,
this
you get
combat.
it.
Okay,
Even if they defend successfully.
For the critical auto death, does it have to get
So,
through? And you have to take the
Parably
critical?
is minus 20.
What do you mean for the auto?
Minus 20.
Yeah.
Like when I was on the ground, you said that if you take 3 criticals in a combat, you die. Just
Assuming
You
one.
have to suffer
You have to
through
suffer the critical.
okay.
I'm slinging a rocket to one of the dogs fighting.
Okay, so you got cover of 10. Because you got Alan in the way. He's distracting.
Okay.
And are you... Okay, I assume you're
Yeah, I'm
just targeting
specifically
directly.
targeting him, yeah.
Okay, so you miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for not hitting me
Oswald.
in the back of the head.
Woohoo! Going to intimidate this one,
Okay.
attempting to get it to flee.
Okay.
Because this is fun. I like it. I just
You
yell.
shall not attack me.
I just yell intimidation really loud. Intimidation.
He's
And-
inspired to attack you.
And yeah, now he wants to hit me. And then I'll go ahead and hit
He
him.
gets a plus 40.
Yeah.
You realize this for a second what you're actually doing.
It's just screaming. What's wrong with him? And then I hit him.
Okay.
Stop popping that thing.
He's gonna miss
He
though.
literally just took a drink.
Okay. He beat you by 1.
No, of course.
Okay. That rat to your east strikes at you.
Hey, it's only 2-1 now.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
they
2
are.
to 1? It's 20?
20.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, you got an improvement.
If you killed one, then it would be plus 0.
And he hits a 2.
Okay. But he
33.
gets a critical, which is nullified due to impenetrable.
Yep.
On
Yeah,
the
that,
body.
That's
yeah,
armor.
because the breastplate, odd criticals get ignored. For just the basic plate breastplate.
Fine.
Like you haven't done enough fucking criticals?
He still did 10 points to your body, so I assume you take 1.
It's just 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shots
because-
over there.
because your shield's not
Bullshit.
applied again.
Your shield should have reduced.
Gotcha.
it to
So
1.
I'll put one more on there. Back on. Okay.
Okay, so obviously I need penetrating weapons.
That's right.
4s.
That's what my crossbow bolts are.
I'm gonna move.
Don't tell him which
I'm gonna move right here.
All
Okay.
of a sudden they
I'm
drop
gonna
their spirit
shoot
and they
this
all
dude.
pull out their
Armor piercing crossbow.
I'll just pull out
Run
armor
up
piercing
into
every
it.
time we draw.
I got them all around me, just go.
And
Yeah,
You look like RoboCop.
for some reason,
That's when you just gotta
the
kneel.
software doesn't like programming.
But yeah,
one
I actually
planks.
got armor piercing ones and
It says not
ones that
fair.
cause bleed.
And no explosives?
They don't have explosives.
In reality, they would all cause bleed.
Yeah,
Bam.
but barb.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just
Yeah.
strap a keg of
Wasn't
gunpowder to it.
I played with the GM that had different types of arrows. Was that
There's different arrows in this.
no, I meant like bleeding type arrows. I don't know what that was. A guy I played with in the military.
Okay, the rat to the east of you is going to continue striking at Oswald, and they are now
fire
at
arrows,
3 to
poison
2,
arrows,
so no
poison
bonuses.
arrows.
Sweet.
They each have their own separate effects.
Go, saved you guys.
Good
I'm
job.
surprised you didn't get
You're such a hero.
He hit you by 1.
Never had an option to because I didn't know they were there. One thing I knew about was elf arrow.
Okay, you take
That's
nothing in that case. You actually beat him.
For some reason.
Hey.
With the book that they added.
The one,
Good job, boys.
the one that's in between you guys is going to strike at Jarman. Doesn't like the guy standing behind him.
Did you stab one?
I shot one.
Oh,
He just
Point
keeps
blank.
sneaking
You
up
keep
and going.
point blanking them.
Chunk.
Jarman, he hit you by 2.
Put
It's
chunk.
like a nail gun.
Oh, wait, you did it again?
Yeah, I did it.
I didn't even
again.
notice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's how sneaky he is.
they're like, this guy's extra bloody. Let's get him first. Ooh,
Unsuccessful. You actually succeeded
Except
again.
when I like
Wow.
actually hit them, I have to be right on top of them.
Apparently, when we're
And
not
because
outnumbered
this
5
phone, I
to 1,
can't shoot
Yeah.
we're almost good at what
Yeah,
we do.
you're confident
it's
when you guys are
solid
working together.
It does the exact same amount of
Alan.
damage I would do if I hit him with my sword.
Oh, God.
Which is pretty low because it's a crossbow pistol.
Yeah,
strength 3.
Oh.
Does it have all the crossbow abilities?
No, it has like And you only have like the crossbow bolt
Charging.
things,
Yeah.
and then you
Is
got
that
this.
drawing
So
the
you
sword?
don't. No, you don't have any damaging. You don't have any of that.
Okay.
But you get to shoot in melee.
And you also get to use it every
So,
turn.
Yes, that's the main advantage to it.
Plus 20 for.
I thought about getting one for this
out,
guy.
outnumbered. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for.
This thing is doing
And
good.
plus 20 for charge.
Yeah.
Yep.
So. Just make it an average.
Okay.
Nice.
And he attempts to defend himself. He beat you. Okay, that guy returns.
And biscuit.
He is going to go for you because he's less concerned about a dog.
That just bit him in the face.
He did not bite him in the face. That guy's not been injured.
The dog hasn't hit him.
Not that guy.
No,
Biscuit.
me and Biscuit killed the other one.
Hey, turn your head that way again. Am I just seeing something, or is there like dark stuff all over the side of his face right here? Or is that hair?
That's hair.
Hair.
There is.
Hey, this thing called hair. That's all I do.
Whiskers are growing in.
I didn't. It looked like a smear instead of like over here. It's all very straight.
The way the shadow
No,
is.
it actually curves
Oh,
with his
Yeah, it
jawline.
does.
all right.
I'll take a moment and observe William.
Everyone stare at the shadow man.
He's got to turn that way all the
Great
way.
Ninja Skaven, kill him!
He's role playing his character.
Looks like we all froze.
Okay, stabs at the wizard and misses by 0.
Uh-oh.
So give me a defense.
Well, now that I have my sword drawn,
Yep.
You can actually do that.
we're outnumbered. Do I gain bonuses?
There's no
No.
bonuses for that.
Platypus.
It's just bonuses to attack.
Oh my god, I
Good,
actually
yeah.
Actually beat him.
Good.
Well
The
done.
wizard
Ah.
can't defend himself. Heinrich.
You have a 17 skill.
Yeah.
I'm fatigued minus 20.
Okay. I'm gonna charge the rat.
Again, he doesn't seem tired.
I'm better than someone in the group.
Because I have a defense.
Okay, I'm gonna.
really-
I'm just gonna
There's a reason I
cleave
said,
this
like,
rat.
Go for it.
I'm cleaving this rat.
Now I'm curious what my skill is.
You say
I'm pretty sure.
you are.
Oh yeah, you're
He's going to defend himself.
You have a 100
He failed.
weapon
He had
skill.
a
Plus 40.
Plus
Okay.
40 plus the charge.
Yeah.
You had a plus 60.
Okay.
Plus 3.
I have
You
a
hit
big
him.
60.
He takes 4 points.
You
He's
actually have
still up.
120 skill.
It
German.
doesn't matter. Wait, what?
How
Because you've got the charge.
How good is your skill?
I added in the
3
Wait.
1.
3 to 1.
Oh.
30,
I
30,
thought-
I think.
You got 2 more success levels.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
have one higher point than me.
28.
Sorry.
Oh,
I mean, you are the
Yeah,
one with
I have-
the table.
I'm sorry. I can't be perfect.
What is wrong with you?
You're the one with
You
the
are-
table.
You're a trained soldier.
German.
I'm not
Yeah.
perfect.
You have more kills than me.
I'm not a trained person. I can get him.
German.
Oh,
He's
good.
confused.
That'd be you.
I'm going to hit the one that's to my. Oh, I guess I target it. There we go.
There you go. You don't have to tell me which one.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Which
Oh,
one?
you killed it?
Where's combat?
Yes.
Because the post-combat had a bunch of other
Sorry.
modifiers he added in.
46. So I hit.
How dare you?
Yep. You did hit. He swings. He defends. He defends better than you. Blocks. Right. Biscuit.
Oh my gosh, Matt, you are not doing too good tonight.
Wow. All right, 3 on 3 now. Even up.
It is even.
When the heck did he roll
Who? Ben?
to beat me by 2?
You rolled an 18.
That's 18.
I can't see any of the rolls, so I don't know.
For some reason, I
Got
can't.
one more point.
Okay, dog miss. He will attempt to be parried. He parried badly, but still better than the dog. Okay, Tolman. Sniper sling.
It's a heavy crossbow.
Shoot him in combat. It's only 50-50.
Good chance of hitting this dog.
5 people that it could
No,
be.
I'm going to try to hit him.
So that's a
Okay,
minus
you're
30.
gonna target him directly.
You both are probably within range to get instant killed by one of his slings.
The way he rolls, yes. Absolutely.
If I didn't have to
roll.
move, I was going to shoot the group. Being completely honest.
Oh my
7
gosh.
hits.
Okay,
He
yeah.
strikes pretty well. Okay,
Don't
so-
mess with the
Why are
halfling
you
with
the
the
most
sling.
lethal member of this group?
And you didn't even kill him.
Yeah, that one does not taken out. You do hit him hard, but he doesn't go down. Okay.
Look at you, like.
I'm on the
Andy.
other end of the spectrum with you. You're rolling like shit. I'm rolling really
You guys
well.
wouldn't be taking.
Wait,
up
you guys
the
were-
armor.
You guys
Yeah,
reverse luck.
That
Yeah.
that
That-
I will do. I don't know if I could even hurt you.
You
do a
absolutely
point.
could hurt them.
That
Yeah,
You
point.
could absolutely hurt them significantly with some of your rolls.
that you guys reverse luck.
Andy,
Yeah, that's the.
I'm gonna
that's the joke.
intimidate the one I'm
that
targeting.
implies that control
Targeting.
on the spectrum.
But I'm not gonna yell at him. I'm gonna lean forward and whisper, "Watch this," and then I'm gonna attack his buddy and kill him.
okay, admittedly he doesn't.
Oh,
He probably doesn't understand you, but
Yeah,
sure, you
yeah.
got 4 success
Oh,
levels.
I'm whispering seductively into his ear.
Oh.
That's scary too.
You rolled
You
an
finally
intuition
admit
check?
You're both on the spectrum.
Intuition?
No.
Did you roll
Intimidation?
No, that.
What's your intimidation?
My intimidation. Oh, my intimidation is the same, and they're both 56.
You're intuitive that he's apparently
Yes.
into it.
Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeak, wink, set me. All right,
The
all
only
right.
person in the group who can understand what he's saying.
Oh,
is-
and he's over there going, "Oh my god!
Shuttable, shuttable.
I hope you don't have cheese in your pocket."
Summoning the
Shut
Rat
up.
King.
Oh, it's all green thing.
That must be how Rat King is made.
And then I'll attack his friend.
like a rat's tying their tail together.
Okay, you solid hit with on the other guy, but he's able to parry it easily.
Yeah.
Crap.
Okay, the one that you attempted to intimidate.
Puts his hand in my lower back.
He is
No,
going. He pauses,
Slips his hand in my pocket.
considers his cool.
With some glasses on.
You beat him.
Oh,
He's
Pretty
cool though.
he is pretty
Yeah,
cool about it.
he's gonna be my new best
He's
friend.
a
He gets some shades.
cucumber. He stands there, unsure what to do. Doesn't get to act this round. Okay, Boris,
He's in love.
I'm gonna walk up.
you gonna walk up?
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay.
And kill him.
Nobody else can. I hit him.
Don't you have to reload?
I've been waving my
it
sword
doesn't
all
have
over
a
the
reload
place.
time.
I'll have you know.
Mine does not.
Apparently, I don't know how to fight.
Oh, wait.
This is your
yeah,
first
he's
day
supposed to-
with a sword.
Yeah.
Both.
Free reload.
I got
for
the,
those.
I got
Yeah.
the blunt end.
I need
Hold
those.
The sharp side.
I
Oh
fumbled.
no.
Fumbled it.
Got it.
You gonna re-roll or?
I'm not rerolling.
Okay, fumble. So you stumble badly,
Darn.
losing your next move.
I reiterate, we get that so often.
Yeah.
There's like 5 results on the fumble table.
Okay, the other one
It's really
next to
bad.
him
Yeah.
stabs at you, Andy, because you tried to intimidate his friend.
Okay.
My favorite fumble in Rolemaster is you step on an invisible turtle.
Yes.
What?
He is going to miss you by 1.
Is that a snapping turtle?
funny.
It's actually one of the
Block
results you can get.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. The
Who keeps
rat
putting
in
these
between
invisible
you
turtles all over
guys
the place?
is unsure who he's going to strike for, so
He's outnumbered though, right?
he it doesn't affect his roll.
Right. I was. Yeah.
How much of your own blood are you?
Let's see. He is going to go for Jarman.
I'm sorry, but I was like, yes, not biscuit.
I get it.
Jarman, +3.
Okay, if he went for me, he probably would have to roll
What
again.
are you at?
We need to send Sean like pictures of us all beat up and bloodied, so he can chain him.
Oh
I
my
think he needs more
god.
to do.
No,
Could be
worse.
worse.
Another point to your left leg.
What are you
Alan.
at?
Hit
You're gonna really test my healing skills.
Dear
Sure.
God.
Should be marking these off on
Same
my
effect as
character
last
sheet.
time?
I mean, on
I
my
assume we're not.
paper
three
I'm
on
sitting
one?
here.
No.
Correct. You're not 2 to 1 either.
Yeah, not 2 to 1 either.
What?
It gives
Yes,
it a ratio of
5 on 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 1 to 1.
It's 5 on 3.
It doesn't
have
count
to be
just
6
the
of
one.
us here.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, that's fine.
So just 20 for charge.
I'm the odd one out.
Oh.
Oh damn!
You rolled well.
Nice.
Why do you even cast spells?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep, you actually did hit him.
Oh.
Did you not use your weapon?
Nope.
You did your melee basic
Yeah.
test. You're supposed to use combat. and
Okay,
your
sorry.
sword.
He's just straight punching him.
We didn't haven't used melee in this.
Okay.
No.
So how do can I do that? Can I change that result to be with the hand weapon?
It
What's
doesn't
your
matter.
what's your strength?
Strength of 3.
Plus 4 for the hand weapon. Plus
7.
3 you got from the combat.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage to his left arm.
Okay. That's enough to take him out.
I'm all.
Heinrich.
I shall.
I've killed one. This whole fight.
The
I shall
dog is killed.
charge here.
How does it
And
feel
check this one.
that I've killed more?
Yeah, it's
How
fine
does
by me.
How does it
We
feel
didn't
when the
see
wizard
it.
is
We don't know.
I've got blood in my eyes. I don't know what to tell you.
Attack.
They keep hitting me in the head.
Yeah. Spear points it.
Oh, for it.
Hey, yeah, you take that one out. And,
Even I'm doing better than you.
Looks like a moose.
Everything is.
and Jarman, your last
See if you
chance
finish
to
up the
redeem
last
yourself.
one. Yep.
Oh, there's only one left?
Yes.
So there appears to be only one left,
You're gonna.
Can
fumble.
you kill it?
and that's the one that Andy likes.
Yeah.
Someone smells like poop around here.
You're
You get
about to
charge,
break
you
up
get
our
charge
romance.
bonus and a plus 20 for.
I ignore the creature to step over here.
Oh, I like it.
Stab the sword in the ground and take a knee and start praying to Ulrich because I obviously need some freaking blessings.
Valid.
Let's get
Totally valid.
I thought you were gonna charge.
I'm so tempted to bless you now.
This is gonna move through and attack.
Asshole.
All right, so
You have plus 20 for charge and plus 20 for. Wait, no, plus 40. So plus 60 total.
1 plus 40.
Because it's 3 on 1.
That's gonna hurt.
Not really.
Not if you
No,
roll an
no,
830.
it doesn't.
yeah, it is.
Oh,
Good job, Biscuit.
He takes a couple of points as the dog bites him. Tolman.
No, I can't see that.
Execute.
someone bounces us off my helmet. And hits him.
Just curve the rock around the
It's a
pillar.
called shot off of Andy's helmet to hit the brat.
Curve of the shot.
All right.
Hey, don't tempt us. We'll try later.
I hate that movie.
What?
I have a move.
Curve stone.
4 squares. Twice.
I love that movie.
I like the movie.
So certain scenes, like the office scene when he hits him in the face with the
Keyboard.
and it's a U as it goes off, the keys spell it out. I'm like, yes. And there's a woman in my office that is like, please hold, make him around.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's no reason why I walk up and I shut the door to the
Okay, just move. Okay. Andy.
Get him, Ozzy.
I attempt to intimidate again. I say, again, you can't understand me, but that's fine.
Sure.
I say, I only hurt the ones I love. And I actually try to intimidate instead of initiate.
He seems to have overcome your your fright.
Seductions.
Yeah.
I'm not quite as smooth as I
He says,
thought.
wait a minute, your beard is not long enough.
Yeah.
You're not compatible.
Aw.
He's heard that before.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's how my dad got my mom. No, I don't have. I didn't charge. There we go.
You just get plus 1. Oh, well. There you go.
Yep.
See if he rolls a 1.
No.
Oh, wait, but-
That's going to take him
Good
out.
job.
Okay, with that, the last of the rats go down, leaving the sounds of a groaning belly from the wizard and the prayers of guidance and assistance from Jarman.
I immediately step away from the wizard.
Okay.
Oh, I recovered some arrows.
You recovered some arrows, some lead bullets.
Thank goodness.
I'm gonna go find Tolman.
Oh, I only got 1 back.
Yep.
Oh, yes, I got my Vodkin bolt.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay.
All right. Let me go ahead and swap this over to fucking stone.
Tolman.
Those are expensive, man.
I'm
It's
gonna
not that they're
go.
expensive, I'm just almost out of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab my pistol and heavy crossbow.
I will start
I-
I will start the 2 of these. You're the only ones that got beat up, right?
I got hit
I hand
once,
you the
but
poultice that I have
the only thing I'm
Yeah.
worried
Quite a few of
and
them
the
are injured.
bandages I have
Yeah,
with
I'll
me.
get you.
I'll aid you so you get a plus 10 because I have training and heal.
All
I'll
right,
look around
so-
the carcasses while he's waiting, while he's healing them.
This is to avoid infection,
Okay.
Sean.
All right, so which one are you?
Right next to him.
Target you. Oh, my character sheet back up.
Why are you using the same thing you dug that thing out of my leg with? That's the
All right, so plus 20 because you're assisting.
10.
Plus 10. What is my modifier for? Okay, that's not.
This is to clean the wounds?
Well, I know the same scratches caused me to be sick last time.
First
He
thing I'm
told
going to
me
do is
that.
heal hit points.
Okay.
And then I will apply.
And I
Okay. So, given the current location, there's additional modifiers for unsterile conditions.
Okay.
Okay. So let me look that up.
And I gave him a poultice and bandages and a poultice.
Can multiple people assist? You said yes,
Yes.
correct?
If they're trained, each one can give an additional plus 10.
If you're willing to wait for me, you know I'm trained as well. I can assist.
Yep.
He's
Well,
right.
I'm going to heal you too, so.
He probably heals better than he fights.
He's a professional.
Oh, God.
Nice.
I know technically I am a professional.
Same with me.
Healing, surgery.
We both have. Do you have 10 ranks as well?
I
I
5.
really want to
I'm
trained.
I have 10.
Is there actually a term for that?
I get
For what?
my team engine.
It's generally assumed
Yeah,
like
okay.
5
I like how
is
it's
based
like
off the scale status type thing. It's rough.
out in that
That's fine.
What we said.
in the picket.
Simply curious.
It's a great pick. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 ranks again.
You know where the modifiers are? Is there a table?
It's GM discretion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
fair.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Outside of combat, normally it's just going to be an average roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to give you given the dust and everything else that's currently floating around in the area, I'm going to give you a current -40. Now, versus the average roll.
Okay.
So whatever
so
that
it'd be
is.
considered hard. Which
Yes.
is minus 20.
-20. Yeah. That's probably a better
If
way.
you're
of saying
letting us assist, you just make it a basic challenge.
Okay.
Or why don't we wait to get up that trail, get out of this dust in theory.
And get
We'll have the
closer
overwatch.
and get closer to the Nurgle area.
So
That means that wounds with
We don't know what the hell Nurgle is.
it can't be that far up the trail. We've been walking here for how long? They said halfway.
I would
10,
yell
15
the stories
minutes?
of it.
Or not even
I
that.
was gonna say a half mile. We can't be more than a couple minutes up the trail.
Yeah, you haven't been walking that long.
But I mean, a half mile up the trail is still. That's only. We can walk a mile. What is it? 6 minutes or something like that.
15
Run.
minutes.
15 minutes.
15,
Okay.
15
I was about to say,
is
that's
a
a
fast
run.
walk.
Yeah, you're right.
15 minutes is a fast walk. 30 minutes would probably be a reasonable hike, given that some of you move 3.
And we're only 5 or 10 minutes up the
Yeah.
trail right now.
So I realized I was carrying my bedroll on me, and I took that off because I wasn't carrying it into the fucking into this.
Okay.
And that took the encumbrance off me,
Mhm.
which I went back to 4.
Okay.
So
you have a 4 move. Halflings are at 3 base.
that's what it says.
You might have that talent.
No, because we removed the small.
Yeah, we removed
Oh.
the basic move stuff for the races.
Okay, so do you want to wait? Can you wait a few minutes and we'll see if we can find someplace cleaner down the path?
Well, waiting.
My
a few
skill's
minutes
enough.
will be a problem by our
I'm
As
rules.
far as the
confident.
wounds, no, they need to be treated in a 10-minute span.
Okay.
So you got a few minutes if that's what you. If
I'm
you
confident in my ability to treat these.
Okay.
So let's just treat them now before because who knows what's around the next corner.
Gotcha.
So if you guys are both helping me, this is for whoever I have targeted. I think it's you that I started.
Okay. Okay, you succeed. So what? Intelligence +1.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so that is 6 hit points.
Okay, and how many times did you get hit?
I got hit 4 times that went through.
Okay, so
How many about you?
you can burn. That won't work. Do that. 3 healing poultices will clear the infection if you care to burn them all.
So I gave you 1.
Wait till we
Not that many. Let me see.
I am not going to charge you for every wound because some of them are close enough to each other that the poultice could layer on.
All right, I'll heal all of his wounds.
Well, yeah, everything hit me on the
everything
right
hit in the
arm,
head.
so that makes
Understood,
sense.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
It's a bit of a hand wave as far as the mechanics,
Yep.
but if you've been stabbed repeatedly in the arm,
Yeah.
you can't put 10 poultices on the arm. There just isn't that much
Just
space.
block him with the same part of my arm. Like, yeah, come on.
At that point, you sort of rip them open and eat them. I
Yeah.
guess.
Let's try you, big guy.
We got extra poultices by using his.
healing drops.
Ew. How many times did you get injured? 10?
Holy shit.
Nice.
Okay.
I got hit. So hey,
All right, same thing.
Somebody wanted to dive into the middle of the crowd.
I wouldn't expect to get thrashed thoroughly. Oh, you only hit me by 2. That's okay. Here's 6 more.
Yeah. Well, you helped him out.
Yeah.
You're really diving into this
Okay,
later.
so
Oh my god.
he heals you for the same amount as far as hit points.
6 hit points.
Shit.
6 hit points.
You are so healed.
It's gonna take
Yeah.
it's gonna take 5 healing poultices to cure any
I don't have
infection
that many.
issues.
I don't even have anywhere near that many left on me.
Okay.
To be
I
fair,
thought we
you got
brought
hit in the
everything from
head
the-
primarily.
The wagon?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why it only takes 5.
There's no
rather than
way.
10.
It was like 6 crates worth of shit.
I know, but I'm good.
We didn't. Did we even discuss it? Because
Well, you were
I
here for the
wasn't
very
here.
beginning. What we put them all in our room.
Right.
and
You
we
you
unloaded
had
them.
all the supplies from the wagon.
okay,
Okay. Now, if you want to have brought some of those supplies,
I 100% would have had them
We just
distributed amongst the group.
however
For
you
poultices
want to
and
do that,
healing
at which point
potions.
mark off the 5 if you want to use them, and whatever else you logically would have brought, spread around so everybody
Okay.
has a listing.
It's. I'll do that. Okay, I'll treat your
That
healing.
was the wizard's belly.
So
He's got extra poultices.
we had 20 in the cart, if I remember
This one,
right.
Ryan.
So
It really is tough to do.
See?
Especially now that that's making a point of it.
Or 15.
3 to me and 5 to him.
I used some off of mine. So
You use the one that I have.
So if you had 20, that's not unreasonable to have brought all 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
yeah, I would have just had them spread out amongst everybody.
Sure. I mean, you're obviously going into a hostile area. You're not going to leave your medical
How many
supplies behind.
How many healing draughts did we bring? How many were on the trailer? Because they would have all.
Oh, there were 15 vitality droughts, 14 healing droughts, 13 poultices left, 40 bandages, 20 digestive tonics, and 20 fax roll.
You probably
get one of those.
No,
So-
there's probably like 5 or 6 of those gone already from the wizard drinking
Did
it this
you-
morning.
Well, that's
You said
well,
you,
that's what I'm going. Can I treat his bubble guts with
No.
a digestive tonic?
No. That magical effects have passed at this point.
Oh, okay.
His effect is due to the fact that all his clothes are a mess.
I just want to let everybody know I took 4 of the healing draughts off of the wagon.
Okay.
Can I?
I'll mark them off.
you said you
I've already stole mine for previously.
So that leaves us with 8 poultices spread amongst everybody.
Okay.
So,
Just keep them on yourself.
I got stabbed.
oh, okay.
You got stabbed once, so it's going to take 1 poultice.
I got stabbed in the face.
Okay, so that's
See
7.
This, see this big slash?
I also got stabbed once.
Did it? Okay, that's 6.
Going fast.
I did not get stabbed.
If we get in another fight, we're fucked.
We just don't have any touch us. That's all.
I'm already screwed because of how many hit points I have left. So if we can do another fight anywhere close to that,
You have healing
I
drops.
won't be there.
You have healing drops.
Yeah, we have healing droughts.
Do
We'll
we?
take one.
You said we bought vitality drops also.
We had 50.
Yes.
Yeah.
That marks off fatigue. That's
Okay.
wonderful.
You checking over the rats?
Yeah.
Okay, the only thing that they have are their leather armor.
How many healing draughts can
They
you
don't
take?
have any other personal gear or
One
anything
per
else.
encounter.
All of them,
Yeah, I'm
from
still
what
heavy.
you know of Skaven from your limited exposure to them,
Yeah.
seem particularly emaciated. I mean, you can see bones through their skin and so forth, other than where the group hit them, as if they're almost starving.
Any particular markings on the armor?
No.
Okay.
That
It
all of
just
them
gives you
seem to
toughness
be
bonus back, right?
all of them seem to have been fighting with a bit of fatigue, and
Fine.
were
Uh-huh.
almost frenzied
You're
as far as
halfway.
it. The other thing that's
No,
notable
we're
is
halfway.
all
So you're
of the
gonna only
spears
find
that they have
I took,
You're in green.
are
took 19 in that last
notably
fight.
higher quality than you associate with them. They're all finely crafted and well made.
Then I'll take one of them.
Okay,
Take the best quality looking one.
they're all equivalent. I mean, they're dirty, but the metal and the shaft are all very solid and well made. Okay, so add the encumbrance. You can't scabbard it.
What
It's something in your
encumbrance are
hand. Whatever a spear is.
Pole arm.
Yeah.
Probably like 2 or 3.
Well,
It's a spear. I'm
I'll check.
buy it.
Should we break the rest?
A spear
Brings
is
back
encumbrance of 2.
But not act like
There's no clip
for
for it.
value.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
This
don't know why.
horse we have.
Because the last
The
one I
riding
had
horse?
like this
Yeah.
was a clip.
Does it have like storage on it?
Like pockets? No.
Like
It has-
saddlebags, stuff like that.
No, it has barrels.
It's got 8
Yeah,
barrels.
we have
There's
explosive
barrels strapped to the back of it.
Okay.
Because I mean, you guys are planning to blow up the barrels and possibly the horse.
Trying to avoid
Possibly the horse.
But, you know, with my intelligence, I'm sure
I think
we'll find
I think some of the group is considering
I'm
the
gonna put
possibility of
protection on
blowing
the
up the
horse.
horse.
lightweight slap.
I'll
And sanctuary for
very
horse.
strong.
use it as a walking stick effectively.
Doesn't stop me from taking the wick.
Okay.
Because can't
Well,
actually wield
It's
it
an hostile
in combat,
action.
like, actually.
No, it isn't.
So that coffee.
Sure, you
That's
can
not
walk it.
actually
It still counts as 2 in combat.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Jump.
Or blowing up the horse.
Only if it doesn't run.
But you protect the horse, it blows up the stuff, and it comes trotting back.
Mind if I see that sword view?
If only I didn't have this, so we could do it at range.
But by the way, I cleaned it thoroughly
See big double stuffs.
after the fight.
Oh, your bows now. Because they're already almost done.
Yeah. I'll take it and I'll try to identify the magical properties of it, given where
How long does that
That'll
take?
take some time.
Of them.
It's not an instant sort of thing. You have to study it for a while.
Get it back. We're in the middle of battles, man.
Yeah.
And I don't have.
Not really the right time to
the
study
reason
the
I
last guy.
suggested doing it now was we're in the middle of a
Maybe
magical
for
thunderstorm.
breakfast, like cereal. Put a little milk on it.
Any qualities it has will
I don't
be
know how I felt.
felt.
Well, let's get up to this pass. We need to get
Yeah.
up to the top.
Do they have any coins? No.
Okay.
We have it.
They look like they were equipped and armed to travel lightly. The only equipment they have is these spears and their leather armor.
I am encumbered now.
Every
Okay.
Right. So I
Okay. So you guys gonna push on
Yeah.
with whatever injuries, etc. you guys have?
I'll relay the emaciated info to the group.
They might. Well,
So these were weak ones?
It seems like these are just foot soldiers
they
that have
didn't
been
shoot
put
laser
through the
beams. Rabble.
Yeah.
So no wonder they didn't like go for my advances, because I mean everyone else would have. Okay, good. That's good.
They wanted to eat you just in a different way.
Call
No,
that rabble. Rabble. Is it rabble or raffle?
Rabble is a bunch of them.
Okay.
Motherfuckers.
What happened?
So you guys continue on. About 10 minutes or so later on, you come upon a section. The pass has gone up a little bit. There's snow on the ground and so forth. The dust somewhat cleared, but still seems to be issuing almost like a flow of low-lying fog out of the valley in your direction. Up ahead, there's a section where it looks like there's a mining shaft or mining cave on the side of the hillside, where a large opening, maybe 30, 40 feet wide, has been broken open and braced with trees and other branches and things like that. Looks fairly fresh, and you can still smell the dug earth around it.
Now, because I missed the last game session, I'm not familiar with this. Is there snow on the ground?
Yes. Not much. I mean, it's not like you guys were up in the mountains or anything, but depending on the elevation, there is snow here and there.
Okay.
In the plateau, there wasn't really much snow at all.
I ask everybody to stay back from the mess.
Yeah.
And I start tracking. I want to see how many of the large beasts they have with them.
How many?
Wait,
Okay.
large beasts? What?
Oh, it's
Whoa, this is a big map. Yeah, that's a big map.
Load that crossbow.
It's already loaded.
holy crap!
It's too
Yeah, it's a
far.
big map.
A crossbow's not long enough.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I start moving forward because I want to see how many of the large beasts came out of this cave.
Okay.
Where am I? Okay. Are you moving me?
No, I'm measuring. See how far I can
Let me,
fly.
how far can I go?
It's about 150 yards. At this point, you're free to move however you wish.
All right. I'm gonna move. I'm assuming that the threat has moved on to the keep.
You're not seeing any movement or anything else around here.
Want to be sneaky?
Is everybody staying where they are?
He said to wait.
I'm staying right here.
I start my tracking.
The priest disappears.
I start my tracking there.
Okay. You start looking around fairly easily. There is a massive number of footprints, clawed footprints, that come out of the cave through the freshly dug earth and head southeast out of the valley.
I'm not worried about the little. I'm looking for big footprints that are going to be easy to discern away from the small
There's
ones.
quite a few.
So I can't determine how many.
Yeah, it's more than half a dozen.
Okay.
And I mean, it's you lose track amongst the tracks. You estimate dozens of medium-sized creatures came out of here. The shaft and the cave. What sort of? Do you have any skills along the lines of mining or engineering or anything? Okay, it looks like a mining cave. Like I said, there are some branches and tree trunks sort of set in it, propping boulders and the roof up some. But the overall construction looks pretty primitive. The smell of fresh dug earth is still strong, indicating it's probably happened within the last few hours.
Everybody I could get right.
Okay.
So, is this area to the north elevated ground where like this little
Yes.
outcropping?
Yeah.
And is the south also elevated, or
Yes.
is it declining?
All of these are considered elevated.
Okay. And second, can I attempt a perception check to see if I see anything moving around in the general vicinity?
You do not currently see anything moving around.
Okay.
You can't make a perception check, but I'm aware of what your perception is.
Not Alex.
Alright.
You quit the team.
I'll look back to the group and wave them forward and start heading south, whatever the direction the rats went.
Okay.
Southeast.
You sure you don't want to do the 7:30 then?
That's away from where we came
So
from.
that,
like to do the 7:30.
so if the horse stays with me, for now.
Okay.
Southwest is the way we came
See
from,
if that's still an option.
isn't it?
Okay, so
Yeah, but
you
he's
guys see Jarman
southeast
move up
towards
to
where
the
we came
cave.
from.
He looks around for a minute or two, and then it waves you guys forward and heads to the southeast.
No.
You guys gonna stay back where you're at?
Yes, I know.
Does this space that I'm
Came from the
hanging
southwest.
here, does
Yes,
that look
he
like
said they-
the trail they were talking about?
They
The
went
trail
southeast.
in
yes,
general
and then he said the way we came.
comes out from here
Okay, never mind.
and then heads in this direction.
No, I meant the trail.
No, this
Up
doesn't
to the
matter.
other-
According to Hildy, it was near a
temple, right?
temple or shrine of some sort.
All right, then I will.
This doesn't look like a shrine. This just looks like a natural part of the valley. No reason that at least any of you can think of why there would be a tunnel here.
We should collapse us.
Do we want to go in the? Do we want to go in the tunnel?
No.
Oh, okay.
What are we doing here, anyways?
Scouting.
I've got the horse with me to see it, so we're scouting well.
Who?
Huh?
Well, no, they'll just dig it back out. Never mind.
Yeah,
We
but
could-
Why don't we put like
We
a
could, in
barrel-
theory, set a trap here with the idea that they're going to come back this way after they get what they need. Blow the barrels and set the place down on top of them.
From the description that Hildy gave us, it was the path going up, but then the path goes to whatever the gate of the. So I thought about while you guys wait there, take the horse up and we'll set it right there at the gate.
That's literally at the keep, though. They're going to have people there.
Maybe though.
What?
Sorry. But then,
Well, this is a great ambush site.
Messages, coach.
that worked. Got 8.
Oh my god, that's a large map.
Do we want to place them all together in one big boom, or
Well, we can discuss them. I just want to look at the cave.
You're gonna look in the cave.
Okay. Go up the cave. We're gonna be stealthy.
Okay.
Look into the cave.
Looks like a natural cave. Here and there, you see trees and thick branches stuck into the ground and the wall to sort of shore up the sides. Here and there, you can see bits of dirt actively dripping and pouring from the roof. It looks, even to your untrained eye, pretty unstable. Within, it's notably warmer. Smells of a rat-like stink, and in the distance you can hear screeching and similar noises. Doesn't seem to be coming particularly closer, but there's definite inhabitation distant within the cave entrance.
Okay.
Do you have any engineering or similar skills?
None. This character.
Okay.
well, I'm cool with setting up a trap here. Do we want to get them as if they're
How are we going to trigger said trap?
Scattered around. The other thing is scattered around the entrance. There are various discarded mining tools, picks, shovels, things like that.
Okay.
All look to be pretty good quality.
All I can think of is how
Can
far
I
can you?
try to evaluate
Nicer
to
than the
see,
pick I had.
to see what type of make they are?
Sure. Give me an evaluate roll.
I'm starting to think this isn't exactly. They stole all the
Got it.
equipment from.
They're well
Halflings
made.
'em.
They're well made. Obviously, fine halfling
It's a
craftsmanship.
toothpick.
Yes.
No, they're good quality. They're not what you would associate
Yes.
Skaven as having,
Yeah,
based on
Says
past
yes.
history.
He doesn't have anybody down for the 7:30.
Is everybody for 6 then?
No clue.
You got any
He
idea
hasn't
how to
gotten
set
word
up a
from
trap
the
like that,
Black
or
Knights.
do we want to move forward and see if it maybe makes a more of a choke? Or do we want?
That's true.
My question is, do we believe the rats are going to stay in the keep?
Well, then, no, ask Rickard.
And no matter what, if we try to ambush an army here, we can still hear fighting stuff going on.
Oh yeah,
towards the keep.
yeah. It's been getting notably louder as you get closer.
I don't see how we're going to set this stuff off without sending the horse in.
I assume
He can shoot it.
they're
I
super
understand
proud
that,
of
but-
gun company.
Let's leave the
Did-
cape alone so we don't draw attention to where we are.
Doing anything at all with the bombs means we got to be within pistol range of them. If you're talking about setting them off that way,
Right.
which is all bad. Because how far does that pistol shoot?
20, but I can fire further.
Still, that's 20 yards.
So about 50 yards.
Yeah.
Best case.
That's way too close.
What'd you want to do? Put them where?
I'm saying we don't mess with the cave because say we even detonate it safely, we now alerted everything in a mile radius where we are.
We light the wick and send the horse at a gallop towards the army.
But he said when I asked if the wit gave me like 5 seconds, he said,
I know.
"Yeah, sure." So
I'll also let you know that the cave's completely empty currently.
Seriously?
all right.
Intuition check? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'll tell you exactly
Yeah.
what it's empty.
He looked at her and didn't see
I
anything.
looked
Sure.
in there.
There's nobody in there. I mean, I assume he tells you about the other noises.
Yeah, I'll tell you about the other noises and stuff like that, but nowhere near us.
Well, I think we need to be close before we go slapping horses and lighting fuses.
Well, we haven't done our job yet anyway, so let's get to that pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can throw the horse off the cliff and like into the.
Well, if throwing something off the cliff into the army is an option when we get up there, we don't need to throw the horse off.
Thank
But-
you.
But why not?
But my
Protection spell.
yeah,
Fine.
I'm also curious since like we could barely deal with a warband according to you guys, and now you guys want to go against an army.
Well, I'm good.
I didn't-
I just
We-
And
couldn't
a
do so.
suicidal horse.
It's right.
If we can get back to the gap, then we have a cannon and an army of our own,
A cannon with faulty gunpowder.
and 20 and 50 of the world's best archers.
The world's best? I don't know about that.
How do we
That's
know?
what the Chileans are.
How do we
Yeah,
know
they
that
think-
this gunpowder isn't also defective?
I have no
It
idea.
is.
This isn't
I have no
good
idea
enough
about
to
gunpowder.
fire cannonballs.
Right,
It's good
that-
enough to blow up.
He specifically said,
He-
this is the defective gunpowder.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got the good stuff. So
He
can
turned
fire
it
3
into
or
bombs. But it is defective. It's lower powered gunpowder. It's not cannon powder.
Why don't
Well, we gotta get the crown first. Yes, it's the right thing to do.
No.
would they risk the crown in the offensive?
No, probably.
Do you really think so? Let's go find out. We're gonna go to the Overwatch so we can see what the hell's
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
we're gonna do the
Okay.
Overwatch, but I just don't understand this entire plan.
I don't think they're gonna.
There's entire
There- I-
hemispheres of this world we have not explored.
I've
Right,
heard
because we haven't
rumors-
destroyed
talking
them
about?
yet.
I've heard rumors through the grapevine that Skaven have certain artifacts that they use, typically crowns or other jewelry
What
as
are
such,
scared?
to render them effectively immortal. They don't age when they have these crowns
But
of war.
my point is, they obviously like to use things. Or their people are cannon fodder to them. They're nothing to them,
Yes.
right? So why would they risk an artifact during this full frontal?
They're crazy.
Well, I don't think they would. I think the artifact's in the tunnel, but we need to go find out.
No, then why just blow with the tunnel going to retrieve the crown?
We're not blowing it up.
No.
Well, that was
My
the
point is,
debate.
we need to go look at the
No.
army, see if they have somebody in the army with the crown, That's if they've even penetrated the keep yet.
Then blow him up.
I start going up the path.
No.
So from this Overwatch position, we'll be able to tell directly that one of the millions of rats has wearing a crown.
Whichever fancy one is out there with a crown on.
Or maybe we can see a weakness in the castle.
I hope that's the case, just so we can look back at this moment and be
Yeah.
like, ah!
I would be happy if that was the case.
Convince the horse to charge that guy.
That was the one who. But honestly, that's the rat that killed the horse's parents. So there's no reason why he wouldn't.
Okay, so there's nothing else you guys want to do here currently?
Mulder. Leave it.
Okay.
No, onward.
Okay, so you head on. A bit further on, as the sounds of combat get ever closer, you approach a turn, and up ahead, you see what appears to be this shrine that the priest was talking about. There are 3 large basins filled with something, flanked by a pair of 50-foot statues of some sort of demonic-looking creature. None of you recognize it directly offhand. Scurrying about, you see movement around the base of it, and you see several additional rats.
Was I zoned out when
Okay.
you mentioned this?
They never mentioned that there was 50-foot tall
Even the
statues.
shrine.
You were on your tablet
Yeah,
at
he
the
said,
time.
yeah. He said,
When? Oh, hey, it's turned to sand.
We're in the desert.
You know, it's covered with ash.
Oh, okay. But there's
Oh,
a cactus.
yeah, that's even worse.
No, there's chaotic plants.
I got it. Otherwise known as a cactus.
this chaotic plant has very spiky needles.
Okay.
So somewhere amongst that temple is
Based on your descriptions that you got from the priest, over the mouse will work, over in this area, you see a cleverly concealed stairwell in the stone that leads up,
But where?
where I've marked on the southeast.
Pink spot.
Oh, that's a big pink spot.
Okay. There are numerous Skaven going around. A couple of them are armed with more advanced weapons and armor, including they're wielding halberds. They also have chainmail on instead of just the regular leather, and they seem to be giving orders to the rest and are investigating, looking at the pool. The one over here, right next to the western pool, as you guys are watching at a distance, they don't seem to be aware of your presence. He is ordered, it seems like, and jumps into the pool, starts to screech, and then disappears into the waters. The rest of the rats all step away and keep their distance from the pool.
Holy water, maybe?
Yeah, totally.
Something like that.
Unholy water.
Yep.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Are we rushing in again?
No.
Okay.
These guys are all heavily armored, and there's a bunch of them.
I might
all we gotta do is get their attention.
I might
Look
be
at
able
us.
to, like,
We don't leave our
single out.
side.
I might be able to single out some of the heavier armored ones from a distance because I have a pretty good range.
From a distance.
White magic still.
Can we send the horse in full speed and just?
Do we want the
No, why are you guys
No.
itching? Fucking
I mean,
blow up
wait,
this
there's
poor
like
horse.
7 or 8 guys just don't
There's a
rush the
rattling.
horse.
Go, giddy up.
There's a rat in front of us.
Let's hobble the horse here again.
How
I think we have a better plan
How
for
many
that.
Hobble
of
to the cactus.
armored Skaven?
2.
And then
I can.
you and I, within our arm's reach of each other, we'll just start marching forward as the archers fire.
Gotcha. Shields up.
Shields up and move.
This is a terrible idea.
We always have terrible ideas.
You guys got all your gear
We haven't
ready?
got to our job.
You got the piss beat out of you, both of you, by guys that were emaciated and dying.
Do any of
These
them?
dudes look well fed.
Do any of them have?
They look well
ranged
armored and
weapons?
well armed.
No, they have spears.
This is a
Spears?
terrible
Okay.
idea.
Spears
Spears
and
and
halberds.
halberds.
We haven't got to our task yet. We haven't completed it. We have to get to
Doesn't
the.
mean you have to attack everything face first.
We're not.
Well, if I turn around backwards, I can't see him coming.
Nice. Great response.
They've already established that one guy's lost his right arm armor, and the other one lost their left arm, so they're going together.
We're Wizard of Oz in this thing.
Yeah.
You're okay with this?
No.
What about you there? All dark and mysterious.
Well, how are we
No,
gonna get
I
up
feel
the
we can
path
take
then?
this a little bit more strategical.
Stealth?
I just said the strategy is we walk forward side by side so we're not caught alone while you guys shoot him to death.
While he's doing that, I'm counting the rocks in my hand that I have left for my fucking sling going,
It's a mountain.
Look at all the rocks over there. And there. Oh my god. Ammo everywhere.
that's not how that works!
Yeah, it is. It literally specifically all
I
works.
have armor piercing magic.
Let's
Okay.
see, there you go.
I can
Just
just
don't
shoot
shoot
them.
us.
I have armor-piercing bolts. I can also just shoot them.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
So-
You're still at minus 20.
I know.
Okay.
So do we then okay, if you wanna try to stealth, I'm cool with that. You and I stay together then. Like we decided. But we stealth together in front, you guys stealth behind. We're arguably probably the least stealthy, maybe.
I can try to cause a distraction.
You could sneak up to the leader and just shoot him in the back of the head.
Push him in the water.
Is there any elevated ground from where we are right now?
You are on the elevated ground. To the right of you, it drops off. To
About-
the left, it goes up.
About how far down does it drop?
About 30 feet.
Till it stops.
Would that give
we're not in the
high
valley
ground
anymore?
benefits?
You are in a valley, just a large area.
Would that give us high ground benefits?
30 feet worth of climbing up the cliff? Yes, you definitely have the high ground. You wouldn't really be able to fight in melee. But if you have range, if you want to get above them over in this area,
Where
you
was
get
that?
Right
to
here.
the right there. If you want to climb up that cliff, then absolutely you have elevation.
Oh wait, it's not like we're not just walking up.
No.
Okay.
No. It's Rocky
Telling you.
Mountains.
If there was ever a quest for my elf, this is it.
Or the dwarf down.
Yeah. You and I could have taken this whole thing.
Or the priest. The warrior priest
Yep.
would have been like, fireball from heaven.
First group would have gotten grenade.
Milton 45 gun.
Yeah.
Milton the
Yeah, with his 400 damn pistols on his chest.
Where's the closest one?
Oh god, I'm terrible at climb. Well, not really.
You know, we could just stay here until they see us, and then they get the upper hand and charge us. That's a good idea, too.
Well, if the goal is to fight them and not stealth, why don't we position ourselves here where there's a natural choke point?
Well,
that's what
we
we're at.
have to get there. So we're starting to move forward. That's what I mean. We start to move forward. You guys make sure you're armed and ready. And start firing as soon as they see us in any way. Start firing.
We can be stealthy, just
Right.
for as long as we can.
Okay.
Are those praise for me?
Since
You say yeah? Good. All
Yeah.
right.
I'll say a prayer, too.
Okay. Both prayers have equal effect.
Trying to see if there's any drops of that liquor left in the tiny container that they gave me.
Yeah.
And there's not. It's sad.
Okay, so you guys are what, trying to move up to here and then expect to get spotted?
about here.
My goal
Yes.
is because my prey was successful.
Do these guys look like they have ranged weapons on them?
Oh,
Alright,
sorry.
it's
I
not
thought I
on
was
me.
looking at the whole one.
I already asked.
Do they look like they have ranged weapons?
No.
Just all melee.
Spears
Spears
and
and
halberds.
They're gonna throw these fucking spears at us.
So we got shields for.
We got shield.
This is...
No, admittedly, the ones with spears, that's their only weapon, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Okay? I mean, yes, they could throw the spears, but then they're
Yeah, they're
punching
gonna
you
throw
with
the
rat
spears.
paws.
You said
Yeah.
spears and halberds, so I
Right,
thought they had a
there-
halberd
there-
and then a
there's
chuckable
two
spear.
there's two guys with halberds and chain armor.
Okay.
The other ones are equivalent to, at least the look, to what you guys already have
You
fought.
want
Alright.
to people with the ranged attacks want to shoot the halberds first because the
Yeah,
halberds
I agree.
automatically destroy armor.
I'll.
That's on you, man.
I'll.
I can't get through chain.
I know.
Yeah,
I literally bought armor-piercing round.
I can.
Alright.
I can hit them both.
My
It will
overall
just
goal
be.
is once the group starts.
It won't be that
actually
much
moving.
damage.
Okay.
This was my cat spell. So
Cat?
I want to cause a distraction with the cat to gain their attention long enough for the group to move up to a preferred choke point.
Okay. So, Matt and Andy, where are you guys trying to go to before you
Think.
hopefully
Right up there,
they spot
Matt.
you?
I can't see your. You see mine? Is
Yeah,
that, yeah.
yeah, right about
Right
there.
next
Okay.
to you.
So go ahead and move your guys over there.
Do we want to stay close to a wall, or do we want to stay in the middle to
Yeah.
make sure that they
Stay in
can't
the
just
middle.
rush past us? Okay.
In the hopes that they can't rush past us.
All right.
So you guys are going there?
To here?
Active and talking with them.
Well, they're going to get right past us no matter where we go.
So, after a short period, as you guys are moving forward somewhat cautiously, you see a bright white cat in the distance
There.
that all the rats seem to gravitate towards. Run over gleefully, starting to stab at it and everything. And it gives you a couple of rounds to get into whatever position you want.
Okay, so okay, that's a lot of rats.
I wasn't expecting. Hold on.
Oh, they all move that way?
Who's that? Is that the dog? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Was expecting the priest to actually give a distraction.
How chaotic are the winds? More or less than they were from.
More.
Okay, so
Alright.
assuming everybody's in their position,
No. I prefer to go
Can I
with the
point
90
out-
of the start of the. Okay.
You're
I'm
gonna
just
get
say
one
I'm
shot
scared
with
of
a
rats.
crossbow. Maybe
I
two.
prefer to go with the
Right.
90 meters that
You should probably be up the front with them, because you have armor. You're a good sword fighter, and you check the 3 squishy characters in the back.
Who is that just moved up there?
Me.
him.
I need to get within 90 meters of it.
Why?
Okay,
Oh,
so hold on.
Optimally.
Also,
Because
Hold on.
they're not that distracted that long
Yeah.
by them. Okay, so as I understood the plan, everybody's moving up with the 2 of them in the front.
Okay.
If you're now dashing
Yeah,
forward,
no,
that changes
sorry.
the scenario.
Sorry.
Okay.
Distracted.
So,
Go ahead.
also
you
the
want
thing
to
is,
be right next
I mean, I understand you want to be at optimal range.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean you get to be
No,
based
I-
on the scenario.
Yeah.
Preferably,
I
Ben,
can
you
move
want to be in the
over
front.
if it's there, yeah.
At least that's what I'm
And
thinking.
let's. You and I need to probably have a
Space
square between us, so we can cut and you, all 3 of us
You
side
want
by
to block
side.
as much as you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
That's why I brought that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you can block the whole way.
I'm also, they're fairly far away, so I should be able to get more, hopefully,
Right.
more than 2 shots.
And
on them.
nobody should be base to base with us in the front line.
Yeah.
In other words, Alan, you
Yeah,
need to
because
be
we've
better.
already established they can circle around that person and
two
get
want
squares,
So you want
at
2
least.
squares away.
because they can be adjacent to both of you then.
Are we sticking here?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna start channeling.
I would, move yourself over closer to a wall,
Oh,
all the way up against the wall.
Okay.
Because as one of us drops,
oh, that's a cliff, dude.
No,
No,
Those
your
are
side's
walls.
a
Those are
cliff.
walls.
Oh, I'm on the cliff
You're on the
side.
cliff side.
No.
yes,
It-
he's on the cliff side.
Where you can see is a cliff drop down because you can see over the edge.
I'll
Never
not
mind.
by the cliff when I cast the spell. Then I'm able to
Okay.
that.
I'll.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. I'll start casting. I'll start channeling.
How far away are you from me?
Okay,
And I have to be how far away to not get his fear effect?
30
30 yards?
feet.
30 feet. Okay, I'm far enough away.
The hell?
Okay, go ahead and start channeling.
The whole like
Okay.
team went away. How the hell did I do that?
Like 3 people.
This one? No.
Channel
No.
failed.
Not sure.
Clear all.
Nope.
My roll
Maybe the
saving
3.
was 2.
Maybe the 3 boxes.
Success levels. So I got a -1, but I got +2.
What the hell
So
did
it
I
made
add?
it
Oh, I accidentally clicked that.
still channeled 1.
Interesting.
Okay, are you including your -20?
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Might do it.
And yeah, I'm gonna continue channeling. Just tell me when to make the next check.
Can I aim and fire?
Sure.
Okay. So everybody's, from what I can tell, everybody's in position.
Yeah, the
I'm going to-
wizard's currently casting something.
Yeah, I'm going to aim and fire my arm-piercing bolt at the closest halberdier.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
is that one. Which
Sure.
-10, aiming is +20, so I get a base +10.
Okay, so you go ahead and make a second round. It's 114 yards away from you.
Yes, I've already taken that into account.
Not a great roll.
Now
Okay.
if I still have the one left.
That is not correct.
Why is that not correct?
It did -10 twice, and it didn't even add in the plus. Okay,
You could re-roll it anyway if you're worried
yes,
about
I
missing.
am going to re-roll it.
Why? What?
So here, I'll just fire again, just add in another bolt.
That's my point. Why are you saying that's incorrect?
Okay, so it did -10. I tried to add in +20. I accidentally clicked enter instead of just clicking to apply it.
Okay, so you should have an 87 then.
Yes.
Okay, so it's still a miss.
Yes, I'm gonna reroll
Okay.
it.
Well, you're gonna re-roll with a fortune point.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, George, quick question. I am suffering a -20 from only one level of fatigue. Is there a special effect for casting spells that I don't know of?
Are you taking a penalty for your arm?
No. Well, maybe.
Target.
My brain's seeing faces on
I thought you were
faces,
looking
and it's freaking me out. I'm like, this isn't cool because it looks like
No.
lips, eyes, and a nose on the
Traditionally,
face
my-
beside us.
I'm not saying anything.
Because
Right here, Matt. This is the
It's
nose.
possible there's something on your character. I can't.
That's
access your
better.
This is the
character.
eye.
I'll
This
take
is
that.
an eye.
Oh, yeah, I
Totally,
see that.
it's completely possible.
Yep,
that
that looks
you
like
can
a
modify
face.
it.
Levels of fatigue for
My-
for some reason.
Wait, where?
I'm very susceptible to that. Was it always
Okay.
Where?
That's what
So
Just have to look, I guess.
your fortune point is a hit.
Yes.
Now, it didn't have him targeted.
It said it.
doing some
I
targeting.
targeted.
is targeting
It shows
storm
the target
vermin.
on it.
Okay.
Oh, the thing doesn't scroll up, or isn't scrolling down for some reason. Okay, so you strike him in the left arm.
Talk about it later.
He takes 11 points, and he goes down.
Ignore the AP. Yeah.
Okay. With that, they ignore the glowing white cat, shriek, and engage.
It's 10.
And press R.
You started the fight.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, mine just
And
on it
behind
right
your
now.
cleaves.
And I charge. No, I'm just
Okay, go ahead and roll your initiative. We'll begin the combat, and then yes, given the time, we will continue that next game. You have one point of channeling.
Not in the initiative.
You're not. Where were you?
I'm far back because I had to cast the spell and I can't move when I cast the spell.
He's a cat.
Yeah, I'm currently the consciousness of the cat, so.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Which technically, I don't know how many rounds are left. With
We
it.
just left his body back there. I'm sorry.
I can't dispel it. It lasts however long it lasts.
How long does the spell last, Jim?
Traditionally, it would be 10 rounds.
That's fine. It'll basically be over
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah, 'cause
I had already rolled for how long they were distracted, and it was at this point anyways. The arrows happened to hit at the same time.
but
so.
that's the thing about the prayers and miracles. You can't dispel it. It lasts for the duration.
Okay, everybody has their initiative rolled. I will roll the NPCs. Whole lots of things, and then once that gets updated, we'll begin combat. And one of the guys with the halberds is going to go first, which we will pick up next time in a week.
He